Bro Plata, where black people and white people talk nonsense. Listen, we have you on because every other episode we just talk at each other. So, you can talk as much as you want. It's fine.
All right.
As long as if Ray doesn't have to talk and doesn't have to steer the ship off the road like he usually does,
then
it's good. Yeah.
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
There you go. Yeah, you can have it. Good, because we drive it straight into a volcano usually. So,
except for that's the heart, Tim, and that can never be mended. You know that. The heart always breaks.
Nah, dude, one of your girlfriends take care of that for you.
No, they usually go, well, thank you for the free meal. Have a good day, sir.
Ray is a 60-year-old man in a 30-year-old's body.
I am, yeah.
If anyone doesn't know.
Nice.
His references are like way older than they should be for someone his age.
I would love to see that fight. And I would be rooting for Greg Hardy the entire time.
If you've ever wanted to see me in pain at any point that we've been hanging out, today's your day.
Ray, they see you in pain every time you do a set.
This is true.
Damn.
Yeah. So Thomas has seen it and Tim's never seen it.
No,
it was basically if Mortal Kombat was a shitty like Saturday morning cartoon. Like,
yeah, exactly.
They had like they had a Native American character on there. They had the street tough black guy. Like they had all the stereotypes. WMAC Masters.
There it is.
It's such a.
So you're saying it doesn't hold up? Is that what you're trying to say?
It does not at all.
It doesn't look fit full, Ray. Let me see that glass. No, Ray, top it off.
This is like goddamn amazing.
Yeah.
No, I just want you to follow the rules. What happens if you don't follow the rules? The wheel gets you back again.
This is true.
Why don't you two fight each other?
I've been thinking that, but I didn't want to say anything.
We have talked about this
I'm still at
for
shape.
years,
I
man.
can't fight anybody right now.
I am so down. I will meet him at a weight. I don't care if I have to gain weight to fucking fight Tim, but it would mostly be like it would be a rolling match in the cage.
Pretty
like
much.
somebody would take someone down.
What's crazy is out of all of us, Tim looks like he's most likely to be the wrestling fan.
I see so many fucking guys who look like Tim Danko at AIW shows. It's not even funny, and I love I see him. I'm like, I want to buy him a shot, but it's not Tim, and I get sad.
Yeah, and this kid's going to be a star, obviously, and that's what they wanted to happen. They want him to get a big win in London. They're hoping that was going to happen. I mean, did they give him somebody they think he could beat? Well, yeah, but I mean, it's not like Vargas isn't tough. Vargas is a tough guy. And yeah, Pimblett was a big favorite. But that's what they wanted to happen. They want this kid to be one of the next big stars, especially in the lightweight division. And now he's won two fights, one by knockout, right, and one by submission. So now he's going to fight somebody tough, and that division's super stacked. So there's tons of people he could fight. Before you put me on, I'm screaming at my microphone because you didn't put me on. I'm like, she's Mexican, you racist asshole.
I don't know
Spanish, you monster. But you didn't put me on because you wanted to talk wrestling. He had I only had one fight. He had two fights, but my one fight lasted longer than his two fights combined by like a lot. I think both of his fights were inside of a minute.
And how did your fight end, Tim?
I got TKO'd in the second round. And there's a lot of guys, strikers, that have just became fantastic at takedown defense. I mean, Anderson Silva was good at it. Like, Junior Santos was good at it. I mean, those are just the first two I think of. But there's been a lot that, I mean, if you're a striker like that, you have to have good takedown defense. There's been a lot of guys who have great takedown defense, and he's one of them. However, I mean, Robert Whittaker is a striker first. He's not a wrestler. And however, neither really is Cannonier. Maybe a little bit more, but I don't really expect Cannonier to fight him that way. I'm excited to see that fight, though. I don't expect Izzy to lose at all, but I like Cannonier a lot, and he's a tough guy, so I'll definitely watch that fight. But if either of us touch the other one's liver, we'll die, Ray.
Probably. That'd be fine. I want to be the first MMA death of like a true amateur, where it's like the worst fight ever. How
bad would it be if you got
MMA fight, bro?
Killed in the cage. You got killed in the cage by me.
Yes.
His liver exploded.
Berber Plata, episode 326. Tim just sat down. He looks like he sat down really fast and got winded.
Oh, I get it because I'm fat.
Well, no, just your general demeanor is discomfort. You look uncomfortable right now.
Oh
no, he's missing his sunglasses.
I couldn't reach them.
Son of a bitch.
We can't both be off mic at the same time, right? What the fuck?
I'm at least trying to yell to make it
You can't
audible.
hear what you're saying.
What?
All right.
Hi Tim. How are you?
Fine,
Just fine?
dude. Fine is as good as I'm ever gonna get. I think.
I like it. It's a Seether song. You can live by it. I'm fine again. I was sad earlier, but I'm fine again now.
Now the Seether song I go by is "Fake It."
So do I. That was a fucking loop. Oh man. Oh, where did you go in lovely Tuscarawas County to get your soda?
I just went to the drive-thru down the street. I actually thought when I left, I thought I had more time than I did. That it was like already like 7:02. I'm like, go. All right.
Nah. You could have been late. I would have just been busting your boy's fucking chops over that god awful face tattoo. But
Yeah, it was strange. I mean, I know he's a religious guy, so I mean, I get it, but I just don't get face tattoos. Period.
No, I'm surprised you aren't defending it. To be honest with you.
What, face tattoos? Well, he can do whatever. I mean, I'm gonna defend it just to say he can do whatever he wants.
He's officially a T County 10 out there. Like, he's got the face tattoo.
Dude, I don't see face tattoos here, man, that often. You think we're just all running around fucking...
It happened.
I mean, I can't tell you the last time I saw one, or even if I have for sure. And if I have seen one, it might not even been from T County, so I can't tell you. I'm not gonna say no because I don't know for sure, but I don't think so. I'm sure I have. There's somebody over the years has had one. But honestly, they're probably from Dover. Or Yorksville, like Cody.
Oh god, where'd it go? I had the fucking photo here. Oh, I have to fucking leave and come back. Son of a bitch.
I have a story that I forgot to tell you on Tuesday. When I was at the ball game on Friday, the Guardians game, we were in the club seats. I mean, went to one of the bars in the club area, and this bartender, I walk up there with Alan. And this bartender just looks at me and goes, "Hey, you look like you could be in a hot dog eating contest." Like, sorry? Just out of nowhere, he says that. And I was like, what? I'm like, oh, I get it because I'm fat. And then I just walk away. And I'm like, fuck this guy. Like, what? Who says that to a stranger?
Yeah, it's weird.
It's it's pretty fucked up. Like, I mean, I know I'm fat, but you're not supposed to. You don't say that to a stranger. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is wrong with you? So,
yeah, that's
Alan sent in a complaint. Pretty hilarious. He's sitting there is a thing on the scoreboard. It's like, scan this to tell us about your visit. He's like, I'm gonna fucking do it, and he did it. And there was like a comment section. He's like, from some bartender called my friend fat. What the fuck? I don't know if he ever got a response from them for that, but.
Jesus,
I thought that was pretty funny,
dude. Like, first of all, doesn't really warrant D-Rest. Hey, buddy. D-Rest is saying that championship hot dog eaters aren't fat, though. That's a very good point.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, I think the guy who won this year was kind of fat, but he wasn't good. He wasn't that good.
He's phony champion.
It's not his fault, though. But he should have said no. Dude, people know who he is for half a day a year, you know. But no, we did that because we thought it was funny. I also thought it was funny. I didn't do it, but he did. And that's why that's why it wasn't like a long "Dear Mr. and or Mrs. Cleveland Guardians, I have a complaint." No, it was just, "Hey, this bartender called my friend fat. What the fuck?" That was the whole message.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
He probably cost a man his job. How dare you?
He cost himself a job. That was true. And also probably not, because we didn't say which one it was. Blah blah blah. Who knows what, there's more than one bartender up there. There's a lot of them. So we just
you never know. He could be a problem. He could be like, got
Well,
God
they
damn it,
probably
Dale. Why'd you say this again?
was because I'm pretty sure he's done shit like this before. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised. So they were
He's
like,
one-
"Oh, it's fucking George again." Fuck.
What? Was he a big boy himself?
Not enough for it to be okay. I mean, he was tall.
Well, no, I
Older
wasn't going to
guy.
say that, but did he look like? Did he just look like a trash dude that would just think he's funny all the time?
He looks like one of those guys. The guys
Ugh.
who thinks like I'm a comedian in real life, like one of those guys. Yeah.
Oh yeah, my favorite line that they'll spit out all the time is "The world is my stage. I don't need to be on stage." Like, ugh.
You're somehow
I want
lesser
to
for
push
being
you
on
off a
stage.
fucking cliff when you say that. Don't fucking. Ugh.
Yeah. Anyone who calls themselves a comedian who doesn't perform or at least write or something, just don't do that. Fucking don't do that. Even if you write, if you don't perform, you're a writer. You can be a comedic writer. It's a different thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I will say this: people who like to put funny comments and things also aren't comedians. Just so you know, that's not what a comedian is. It's someone who just likes to be an ass. Or even if they are funny, that's not being a comedian. That's just being someone who puts funny things on post.
Yeah, you're just a
I'm a
funny
YouTube post comedian. What do you call? I'm a chat comedian.
I mean, I have made Anthony Cumia, Shuley, Bob Levy, all the people in the Dabbleverse. I've made them laugh.
It doesn't make you a
my
comedian.
super chats, but it doesn't.
The other
mean
shit
I'm
you do
like,
makes you a comedian.
Exactly. Like it's just I'm trying to be funny in the moment.
Bombing
like,
in front of 3 people at the shittiest dive bar you've ever been inside makes you a comedian.
Yeah, because you at least
Of
put
some
in the
sort.
work.
Well, or an idiot, one or the other. Both. Usually, it's both.
Both, actually. Absolutely. I want to get shit faced and then just yell stuff into a mic. Comedian.
Is it funny? Maybe eventually. I'm working on shit. You've been working on shit for 11 years.
Almost. Fuck's sake, man. I got it. I made I had a moment. I'm not gonna lie, made me very proud of myself last night, Tim. I went to Lakewood Village Tavern, did the open mic.
You said you're gonna quit. Okay, and
no, that's the bravest thing I can do, and I'm still a fucking coward. Okay.
Like you were the only comedian I know that other comics would throw him a going away party for just quitting comedy. And
oh my god, there'd be fireworks and fucking.
We get a live band.
Yeah.
We all pull our money together, man.
It's Molly, bro.
Hell of a shindig we got for you, man. Bye, Ray. Where's he going? He's not going anywhere, really. He's just not coming around anymore.
He just stopped doing comedy altogether.
We joke, but that might be a thing.
It might be. That's the funny part.
Although I think you'd only get a party if you also said you're going to quit Facebook forever too. You have to do all that. Just no more internet.
Can't happen, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Can't happen because I need to then promote to nobody that my comedy is happening somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Although
are we allowed on Facebook anymore again yet?
We're still under the limit. I haven't shared it out with anybody, but yeah, we need 7 people.
Still,
yeah,
you need 7 people for like a month.
I know it's such bullshit. Fuck Facebook, man.
You just said it was great 2 seconds ago. You make no sense. Anyway,
no, fuck. Hey, I can 2 things can be true at once. I can like Facebook and what it gives me, like awesome reels, because I don't want to go on fucking TikTok.
Sounds like you're married to TikTok.
What?
It's great, but fuck, do I hate it? I love it, but I hate it.
Did you realize? I think we would actually get more viewers if we started posting on TikTok.
Probably, but I don't want to do that.
I just don't want to do it. I don't want the Chinese government in my phone. Like I know they already probably are, but
it's already there. They're already there.
I know.
Come on, Ray. They want something, they're gonna get it. Something you think Armbar soap doesn't sell their info to China or whatever fucking weird ass shit novelty t-shirts.
Hey, those natural flavors they put in aren't
Mhm.
cheap. They got to get
Yeah.
them from somewhere.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Fucking Wuhan strawberry and whatever the fucking scent it is.
That sounds like a soap that the Daily Wire would fucking sell.
Wuhan watermelon.
Yeah, Wuhan watermelon. Black batberry.
Okay.
Nah, yeah, that one bombed. Hold on. Ooh. Oh, man. I
We're
let
gonna
it
wait 10
hang.
minutes for the sound.
Uh,
So I'm going to Columbus tomorrow. I gotta drop. I'm taking my my sister-in-law down with me too, because she's not down there now. My brother is down there with the kids, but she has to wait to get paid. So or something like that. I don't know. But she has to go tomorrow. But she wanted to go tonight, and I'm like, well, I can't go tonight. I got a podcast to do for nobody. She's like, well, no one watches it. I'm like, doesn't matter. I'm like, only I'm allowed to say that. Only I'm allowed, and
Yeah.
Ray are allowed to shit on the show like this. All right, you're not allowed to shit on my show.
that means you still have some commitment if you're defending the podcast.
Right? Something.
It gives me hope. Actually.
I mean, I would have been fine about going down tonight, but I'm like, well, can't do it. Got a podcast to do.
I mean, you could have did it from the hotel room or like the business center.
I don't even know if she's ready to go or not. I don't know. I told her when we were leaving tomorrow. She's like, "Oh, can we leave a little later than that?" I'm like, "If you did this to me, you would leave me." Like they've done it before. Like you better be here by this time or we're leaving. And I know no, they would leave me. If I'm not early, they would leave me.
Wow.
So I don't know why. Mm-hmm.
Ungrateful bastards.
I know, right? Why not?
Yeah, we're leaving Saturday afternoon because Laura works till I think like 1 or 2 Saturday. Hey, Johnny Smith, good to see you, buddy.
Definitely found a relatively high-rated Korean hot dog place in Columbus. Thanks to Paul, so I now want one, and I think I'm going to try to hit it up this weekend. I'm going to try to, I'm going to try to make that happen at some point. But it's like where I'm staying with my buddy, where the tournament is, and then where my brother's staying. He's staying west, like south of Hilliard, and my buddy's north, and Berliner's like downtown.
Yeah,
on the side of the Scioto River there. So it's all like none of it's. I mean, it's like within 15, 20 minutes of each other, but it's not like real close. It's doable. I mean, it's a lot better than talking about hour drives, 2-hour drives. But it's just I'm gonna be driving all over Columbus, I think, for a couple of days. Although tomorrow I'll mostly just be at the park the whole time. They play till like first game's at 1:45. That's their last game's at 7. So I'll be out there till like 8:30 at least.
Okay.
Also, my niece's team tomorrow. What?
There's a delay
On my end?
No, me, I think.
Like
a couple seconds, I think.
That's not good.
I'm
but
just gonna say this real quick.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Titty. How many titties have you heard already?
I mean, all of them. By the time you were done, what do you mean?
Oh, okay. Then I think it's over. Whatever my fucking computer's doing. Fucking lame shit.
Anyway, my niece's team tomorrow. The first game they're playing a team called Big Red, and I thought Big Red. I'm thinking Steubenville, right? Steubenville, Big Red. That must be who it is. Steubenville, right? I looked it up. It's not Steubenville. It's Mentor. It's rich kids like you.
Hold on. No.
I say that a lot, and you fight it every time. It's just like
I wasn't one of the rich kids.
I know you weren't, but I'm just saying there's such a big those big schools we think rich kids schools. Of course, statistically they can't all be rich kids especially because it's a public school. But that's what you think. And anyway,
I mean,
anyway,
you can
anyway,
be
this is your
classist all you
Mentor, and
want.
because of that, I hope they beat the shit out of the Mentor team.
Go Big Red.
No.
Ha.
No. Boo.
I got once a card, bro. Once a card.
but they're not cards. They're big reds,
I
which
guess.
means what that means is there's probably like kids who go to the Catholic school too on that team and shit like that.
Yeah, probably like Catholic.
Probably
big
other
Catholic
other schools too. You know, it's probably not just. Although all the kids on the New Philly team go to New Philly, which is why they probably I don't know how well they're due this weekend, but there's some gnarly teams from all over the country. Well, mostly like New York, New Jersey, Michigan, Kentucky, Indiana,
Nice.
shit like that.
Sweet.
Yeah, Pennsylvania. They play a team from Pittsburgh on Saturday.
Nice. Go whatever city that is.
You talked to my niece and you want her to lose? You're a monster.
You're the one that made me talk to her, homie. I don't.
She wanted to. She wanted. I don't think she enjoyed it as much as she's like, can I be on the podcast? I'm like, all right, I guess.
Yeah, and then you stuck me with an 11-year-old, and I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this?
You could have asked better questions. You didn't ask any good questions.
I know, because I was taken aback that you let her on the show.
She wanted to be, and I asked the parents, and they said it was fine.
I'm aware, but still, it's weird. Is all I'm saying.
Johnny Smith, if Ray's a rich kid, I'm Trump. You know that would make a lot of sense if you've been Trump this whole time.
But he doesn't give anything because you need to pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
That's true. That and he actually doesn't actually have anything. That too. But no, I'm not talking about any of that today. Just gonna let that all just because I don't want to get in a fight with Ray, and it's fine. We'll have enough fights before November without.
I don't even know. I kind of saw some of Grandpa mumble through last night, but I didn't really.
It doesn't matter anymore. He's got to survive 6 more months, and he's done.
Oh, I don't think he makes it. I don't think he makes it.
I bet he makes it 6 months.
I mean, if he can make 6 months, good on him. But I
mean, if he gets to 4 months, he'll just weaken at Bernie's him. Dude, I did see Weekend at Biden's T-shirts, and they're pretty hilarious. It's just a picture of it's him and then Kamala and his wife holding him up. It's pretty funny.
I'm 2023 goat milk champ, and I refuse to send a pic.
Yeah, I don't care, dude. Do you think we know who any of these people look like?
No, and I don't care because a lot of them are funny as fuck.
I guess D-Res probably looks like, I don't know, Gene Hackman today. That's my guess. I just have a guess. Like Marlon Brando towards the end.
I'm just gonna listen to the news and fucking hear what people say and everything.
What's the news to you? I don't even want to know. Don't even answer that question. I don't want to know. Shapiro tells the
YouTube channels. I go to all the YouTube channels for I go to CNN, MSNBC, Fox. I do Daily Wire. I do
when something's happening, I usually flip through all of them. But at least the 3 big ones on TV. But usually when something happens, it doesn't really matter. They usually all kind of cover breaking news the same. Except the shooting. Fox is more like, they're all coming for us, right away.
Well, what really made me, I'll be honest on this part. The one thing that made me mad on the other networks is some of the pundits were blaming Trump for his rhetoric and everything, and I'm just like, whoa.
I didn't hear any of that, and I watched a lot of MSNBC when that happened, and I didn't hear any of that. They were just trying to figure out what was going on.
No, there were people
it might have been later, but it definitely wasn't when I was watching.
Yeah,
I was watching.
Later,
they were still trying to figure it out.
Shit.
Well, I'm sure that happened eventually, but I mean, it's just like it would happen the other way. I mean, Fox would have done the same thing the other way.
Yeah.
Dude, they've done it before.
You're pretty like they don't about it.
Okay, we're done talking about this. I just can't. I just can't, dude. Fox.
I mean, because dude, look,
Fox News isn't news.
Neither is MSNBC.
Okay, we're done. Moving on.
Neither is fucking.
Right,
the only ones are the major networks, and even then there's a slant at times,
and then fucking, anything online. Because I'll trust fucking Sky News. I'll trust fucking BBC. I'll trust any of the international outlets more than I do our country.
They're not perfect. None of them are perfect. I don't like any of them really that much. But
No, I don't. I'm not saying I'm
don't
married to an idea here, kid. I'm just
a word.
I've the stuff that I've looked at, seen, heard, people saying stuff. Do you know that fucking Lord of the Rings now is fucking white supremacist fucking dog whistle shit?
Oh, I've been saying that for years. Where's all the black people?
Not. It's a
know where that's coming
book.
from.
It's fiction.
Yeah, I don't know where this is coming from.
Home your tits. People
It's
are
weird.
fans of.
What's
Everybody's
weird-
a fan of something.
What's weird now is so Lord of the Rings, not Lord of the Rings. Sorry, Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. Not too many black people in Game of Thrones. Not many.
Well, House
Now,
of the Dragon.
House of the Dragon is a prequel. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
lot more black people. Okay,
Uh-huh.
in the timeline, like what happened? Like what did they do? Like that? I mean, I know they did it because they're like, hey, we need more people of color in this show. We didn't have enough last time. I understand those things are going through their head, but they now set up a timeline that like genocide happened or something.
Yeah, son.
By accident, right? They didn't do it on purpose, but now they're just like, well, what happened to all the black people between the prequel and the?
I do not know. When I found out that
It's gonna be the
I
next
knew
show
this.
after House of the Dragon. It's gonna be what happened to the black people.
Yeah, right. Like, where was was that who the fucking dragons burned out of existence? Like,
I don't know, but it's fun. I wonder if anyone has thought about that. How like they're trying to be more inclusive now, put a weird storyline in.
have you ever noticed that there is a form of like just trying to fix something where it just all of a sudden becomes racist? Like,
well, this is the only example I can think of right now. But I was thinking that, and I'm like, how did they explain that they all like went away by the time we start Game of Thrones? It's pretty cool. So,
yeah, that happens.
Societally,
man.
we go this way, but the story is going backwards, right? So it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. I do not know why. I don't know why they did that, but I get why they did it.
Why they
but
did it, but I wonder if anyone thought when they were doing it, like, is anyone going to be like,
no,
what happened to all the black people?
Tim, they were too busy patting themselves, like breaking their arms, patting themselves on the back for what they had done.
Listen,
to think about it.
It's fiction, so they could have had black people in the whole time. But for whatever reason, they decided not to at first. And decided now it's weird. Johnny Smith, Deadpool and Wolverine, it was awesome. I'm sure it was awesome. I would probably be at it right now if I wasn't doing this. And I'm going to try to get in. I have time this weekend. I'm going to see if there's there's so many theaters in Columbus. So
I was about to say, there's a lot of theaters.
So I feel like, especially if I try to go during the day, there might be some place I can squeeze my booty in there.
Yeah, I might wait. I think there's a theater by my house that does like $5 movie night on like Mondays, so I might go Monday and see it because I do want to see it. I do want the popcorn bowl of Wolverine's mouth.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that's definitely because a couple people we know on like Facebook and stuff
have been fucking
posted pictures of it, and I'm like, I want one so bad. It's hilarious. I've seen the spoilers. I know what happens, but I want to see it in action.
Yeah, it's a lot. Dude, it's so strange to me. You do that. But anyway, it's so weird. You're like, oh, you know what? I want to watch this, but tell me what happens first.
Yeah.
All right, just don't. That's so strange to me, but you do you.
See
family.
if I even want to spend my money usually on it.
Yeah,
like, is it worth it?
It's so crazy when you want to know what happens first. Just so you know, other people aren't like that. All right, I know you think they are.
Oh, I know.
Spoil shit for people.
But
don't you fucking do that again.
Do you want to know something weird? I will do that for like movies and television. But if somebody looks up a set list for like a concert, I get so offended.
I just learned that was a thing that people would want to know the set list beforehand. I saw an article about like Creed and their set list of the first handful of shows, and I'm like, I'm not clicking on that. Why would I
No.
fucking click on that? I don't want that.
No.
No, you want every song to be like Christmas. I mean, if I knew what the set list was, it would bum me the fuck out.
Dude, like I've
The
had
Bowling for Soup show I'm going to next week, I know they're playing the one whole album full, but other than that, like it's weird.
I'm gonna have to tell the girlfriend that. I'm gonna be like, if you looked up the fucking set list, don't even fucking tell me what's on there for Save Ferris. I don't want to know.
Yeah,
Don't
who would
care.
want- That's so strange to me that people would want to know.
Right? You know, I've been on dates with girls at concerts, and they've told me that at like dinner, and I'm like, why would you wreck the thing we're going to? Like a movie, whatever. I don't care. But like,
All of that's terrible.
yeah, dude.
I think the only time I think it would be acceptable to do it is if you're going with a girl to a band you don't know about and you're trying to impress her because you're trying to get laid. So you're like, you know
that's
what?
different.
I told her I was a fan of this band. I don't know who this fucking band is at all. I gotta look up the set list so I know what songs to learn. Say
Yeah.
that's acceptable.
Yeah.
That's acceptable. Other than that, not acceptable. And it would ruin it. I don't know why you would fucking. I don't know. I do not want to know what Scott Stapp is gonna sing next.
No, I refuse to like even because you know what songs will be played at a Creed show. You just don't know what order and
Order, and also there's always borderline ones, especially when you know a band pretty well. When you know a lot of their songs, you know you're not going to hear all the songs you want to hear. You know,
think
it's a
he's gonna do
surprise.
the solo songs?
I did read an article about how Tremonti likes the one song he did recently with Dorothy, and he's like, we might play that sometime. I'm like, well, I guess I got to learn it.
Yeah, there's a special place in hell for people who ruin set lists at concerts. That's just asinine to do.
So you want to do it for yourself, that's fine, but don't be like, dude, you're gonna like what comes next. I'm like, I will fucking stab you.
Yeah, fuck off.
That's
dude.
so weird that people want that. I don't understand why they want that. That's awful. Because no, dude, it's especially well, Bowling for Soup. Bowling for Soup's my favorite band. I'm going to see them next Tuesday. By the way, I won't be here next Tuesday. I forgot to tell you that.
That's fine.
Yes, because Bowling for Soup at House of Blues, but the same night that Def Leppard and Journey are playing at Progressive Field, so downtown's going to be fun. Well, it's going to be the same as a sold out baseball game, but anyway, what am I saying? Oh, so yeah, Bowling for Soup. They have so many songs, and a lot of them that I know by heart, but they can't play all of them every show. So like everyone, there's like some, like last show I went to, they played a song that's over 20 years old that I've never heard them play live. I knew it, but I've never heard them play it live, and I was stoked. I was like, dude, I never heard them play this live, and it was just cool. You know, every once in a while they'll just throw different deep cuts or whatever, from whenever, yeah. But you don't want to know. I didn't want to. I would not wanted to know that they were going to play that song because it was it was a fun surprise.
Yeah, you can like. When I've found out people were doing that, like, especially with me, it's with like Flogging Molly. Like I know somewhere. The only thing I know about them that is very much always going to happen is they're going to play the new stuff off the new album in the middle of the show. And that's the time to get like 2 or 3 beers and get back in position for the good shit. Like, that's the only time I'm ever like, okay, I know I don't give a fuck about this new album, but there's some good songs, but they haven't played those yet. So let's go grab some Guinnesses. But like, you find out the entire fucking set list, eat shit. And they've been doing a lot of deeper cuts lately on like tour and stuff, so it's been wonderful to actually be at those shows and not know what's coming because like you haven't heard songs in a while. Yeah, they'll play fucking Black Friday Rule and do the old school style. Fucking nuts. It's great.
Bowling for Soup, just about every time I've seen them, maybe not the first time, but I can't remember, but they always close with 1985. And this time, because it's the 20-year anniversary of that album, they're playing the whole album all the way through. I don't know if they're going to play that in the order of the album or if they're going to skip it and then wait till the end. I don't know. And I don't want to know until I get there.
Yeah. If
after they play
album,
Trucker Hat, they go almost Trucker Hat, Boeing 1985 would be third, and if they're doing it that way, but I have no idea. I don't know if they're going to skip it. I don't even know if they're doing it in order. I know they're playing every song on the album, but I don't know if I don't know. They're also going to be down a guitar player, which is very disappointing. I'm very disappointed in that. Old Chris is dying or something. Or, I don't know.
Saw both Def Leppard and Journey here at County Fair 290 feet from my house.
Say 100 yards, man. Don't be weird.
And then thank you, Johnny. Oh man, we do appreciate everybody that watches the show. Thank you very much.
Course.
You guys make.
I saw
this all
Journey
worth
once.
It.
I saw Journey once.
I've seen Def Leppard. I saw them with REO.
I haven't seen Def Leppard, which is strange because if I turn off Def Leppard in the car, the whole world will collapse. So, have I talked about that enough? Because it's like the one OCD thing that I'll talk about a lot. Because even though it's
we need to better help. We need to become better help partners and like get you the fucking help you need to break that of like.
That's the one that's funny, but that's the one that's funny. But what's Dave Bautista do?
He was in that movie, the M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong movie, where it's like they had to sacrifice somebody
Knock
or
at
like
the cabin,
yeah.
I'm not sacrificing people. I'm just not turning off Def Leppard.
To me, it's the same thing.
No one's
like one could lead to the other.
No, this one. But did I tell you about the time that I was driving to Pennsylvania and? Man, I almost turned it off. I almost turned off a Def Leppard song because they played a new Def Leppard song and I didn't know it was them. And then, like, right before I changed it, it popped up on my screen. I'm like, oh, thank God. I'm like, man, the innocent lives that would have been wasted if I would have turned that Def Leppard song off. Anyway, the OCD thing is that anytime I hear Def Leppard on the radio, I have to listen to it to completion, or I can't change it. There's a couple rules, right? One. If it's not coming in good anymore, it happens sometimes. Like it's all staticky, I can change it if it's all staticky, right? Also, if I arrive at my destination, I don't have to sit in the car and finish listening to it. I can turn it off. But while I'm driving, I can't change it once the Def Leppard song is on until the end of the Def Leppard song. And if I do, the world will end. So you're welcome. I don't know why I'm one of the chosen ones. I don't know. I didn't ask for it. But I am one of the chosen ones, and I have to keep the world in balance. And one of the ways I have to do that is to listen to the Def Leppard song all the way through.
Now, is this when you're driving, or is this?
It's only when I'm driving. Yes.
Okay.
Although
sometimes play it on Spotify, and we'll test this theory. I'll be in the passenger seat.
Well, this is also a thing too. Like if you were playing it and you stopped it, that's not on me. I can't do anything about that. Right, but if I have control of the radio, it has to be played all the way through.
Oh my God, that's
like even when I watch like a YouTube video of Def Leppard, I watch it all the way through. Although those aren't exactly the rules, those aren't the rules. But I'm just doing my due diligence just in case. I just don't want to. I don't want to chance it. But no, Ray, don't laugh at me. Okay, this is a disorder. Oh, and like I said, I'm one of the chosen ones. Is what I am. This is the way I'm going with the bit now. Is that I'm just like, hey, I don't know why the higher power, whatever you think it is, chose me. Okay, I don't know why, but they did. All right, so
here we go.
It's funny because you know what? I only know it's not real because people tell me it's not real because it feels pretty fucking real to me. So. Maybe you're wrong.
Mental illness feels real to everybody.
Yeah, maybe you're all wrong. I think you're all wrong. Anyway,
no. We're Tim. Johnny Smith is right. We need to get you an intervention. We need to bring everybody together.
No, I'm fine. That one's not that bad. That's the one I talk about because that one's funny. All the other ones are sadder, and that's pretty sad too. But the other ones are real sad.
He's really special, like Batman.
Right.
Oh, that's funny.
Except if somebody pulled a gun on my father in an alley, my dad would shoot first.
He wouldn't back down like a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Hand over his wallet.
Probably just knifed the guy or something. I don't know.
Oh, I saw a video today, dude, out of England. Fucking scared the shit out of me. It was this guy. They don't have guns over there, thank God. but like
Mhm.
there are gangs of people running around like stabbing motherfuckers.
Clockwork Oranging people.
Oh yeah, dude. That movie's fucking becoming an auto or a biography of fucking of London. I'm not lying to you.
So, last year my niece's softball team played in a Halloween tournament. They're going to do it this year. They have costume contests, like the teams dress up or something. Last year they all had yellow shirts and they all had different emojis on them or whatever. That was the thing they did. I saw another team did the same thing, but with like yellow shirts. They were minions. I had one team had like brown shirts and white pants and had looked like a print on that looked like they had suspenders, so they look like Oompa Loompas. Anyway, there's 101 Dalmatians. Anyway, so I think they're already trying to figure out what to do this year. And my 2 cents has been in Clockwork Orange.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Just wear bowler hats the entire game.
I don't think anybody else would get it, but I can't. Don't fuck with that team. It's fucking Clockwork Orange game.
Yeah, they're the Droogs.
I had other ideas. Another one would be Prince, was dressed them all up like Prince. That was my favorite idea. Might be difficult to pull it off though.
How about
they also have to
Fielder?
they also have to play in these things. What?
How about Prince Fielder? We'll make a
Prince,
compromise.
One person's Prince Fielder. What was I gonna say? Another one. Literal Quakers. I think that would be hilarious if they're just dressed as Quakers and they're playing softball.
That would be good.
I mean, they all call the Quakers or ninjas, one or the other. Jesus, that tourney for your niece sounds like a pedophile trap. And you know what? You always wonder if they're walking around, especially tournaments like the one this weekend. There's going to be 2,000 softball players there.
Yeah,
girls,
dude.
ages 12 and under, 2,000. So you wonder, there's going to be ones just doing their daily walk around the park, going like this.
Yeah.
You hope not, man. And also, there's enough
then they go
people
teach at
around.
Ohio State.
Maybe. You never know.
Weirdos.
I don't know. I can't tell that story. Crap. Is this relevant to what we're talking about? I just can't tell it. Even if I told it in vague hypotheticals, I can't do it. I want to.
Yeah, tell me out there. You don't have to tell the story.
I know, but I want to. I'm just letting you. I'm not going to. I'm just letting you know that I want to, but I can't.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, I'm sure that tournament's going to be a whole mess. I mean, there's 187 teams total in that tournament, which is almost like 2,000 girls.
Dude.
That's so much. I know. I'm surprised there's any rooms anywhere in Columbus because every team is at a hotel. Actually, it's part of the rules. You have to be unless you're like within like 10 miles of the place or something. So
yeah, Laura's looking right now for hotels and
there are rooms. There are rooms. So I looked, but I'm staying with my buddy because I can't afford it, and plus I haven't seen him in a while, so that would be fine. Although he did ask, he's like, "Hey, you like Diet Coke or Coke Zero?" I'm like, "Why is he asking me for my diet soda order?" I'm like, "Oh, drinking." Like, okay, yeah. I'm like, Coke Zero. All right. So I guess tomorrow I won't be out of there till like 8:30. I probably won't be at his house till about 9, but I'm sure we'll probably go out. I don't know. I'm fine with that. Well, Saturday he's going to a concert, so I don't know what I'm doing Saturday. They're done at like 3 on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
So that's when I'm going to try to go to the movie. Either that or I'll go see the Clippers play because they're at home, the Columbus Clippers.
Oh, fuck. Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Or, yeah, I probably won't go to that concert. I don't have any interest in it.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't blame you. Again, I wait.
Unless you had drugs. You're like, oh, hey, I have Molly. And I'm like, oh, all right, well, in that case.
I have this.
That's not the kind of drugs I want for a ska show, Ray.
No, that's exactly what you
I
want.
I want this kind of drugs for a ska.
That's cocaine.
For a ska concert. Yeah, or something like that.
Some uppers, some
just
speed.
5-hour energy. How about Satterall? You have any Satterall?
I do not. I don't do drugs.
It's a medication. It's not drugs. Speaking of drugs, man, I'm getting so many cookie ads for semaglutides.
No.
Yeah, dude. Like every ad is semaglutides. Everyone.
Your phone can feel how fat you are, and it's like, okay, here's all the options you have.
Yeah, it rolled on me last night when he was sleeping.
I can't do it anymore. I almost cracked.
The thing is, there's a couple places that have like oral semaglutide you take every day. That's what my grandmother's taking. It's working for her. She likes it, but the thing is, it's like $250 a month. Which, if I start making money, I'll be able to pull that off. But that's a lot right this second, And
yeah, I get it.
Although the first month is $150, and I'm getting some extra money next month for this training, so maybe I'll get some of this to try it out.
Do it up.
See how I feel. I don't know.
All of a sudden you're like, Ray, I walked 15 miles. I felt great. I don't know why.
Well, the point is, you use this to jumpstart it, and then I'm like, all right, well, if my eating habits aren't gonna fucking make me fuck up the exercising, then maybe I think that's my problem with me. I hate working out so much that I don't want to ruin it with the eating, right? And because I have it's been binge eating at this point that I need something like that to help me from eating so damn much so I can exercise and then, and not ruin it with the fucking food. Just do crack, bro, or crack. I'm that too.
What about alcohol?
Deeper. I'm not stopping drinking. No. It's going to go a lot slower because of that, but that's okay. That's something I'm going to have to deal with.
I've heard like the like gas that you get from like using these kind of things, these like Ozempics and stuff are gnarly.
Yeah, my grandmother had issues with the shots.
Oh.
But now she's using drops, and it's been good. So,
oh no,
and there's all different kinds too. Dude, I already have terrible gas, dude. You kidding me, dude? I thought I was having a heart attack when I had heartburn the other day.
Your shits will look like you took an upper decker. Like it's just gonna be all liquid dropping out of you from fucking like all.
Dude, that's what my shits are already, Ray. What do you think?
Oh. I am not gonna come to that house until like that gets under control.
They've been like that. They've been like that anyway, man. They're just straight soda fountain, dude. Just like.
Oh no.
You ever see one of those like those ice cream dispenser things they have at like buffets? That like crappy soft ice cream that's like more ice than ice cream. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, yeah. So imagine that coming out, right? But when it's like at the end and it's going like spitting like that, that's what most of mine are like.
See, I think it's just gonna be straight chocolate fountain once you get these fucking like you're gonna be straight up Willy Wonka factoring it the entire time.
Maybe
like,
I will tell you when I do have
lost in it. It's gonna be that fucking thing.
When I do have a big long full piece, I do feel like I did something right. I'm like, nice, good job, Tim.
At this point. If it comes out solid,
like a kibasi,
I'm already
yeah. It comes out like a kibasi instead of water.
If you can tell that it's already waiting to be flushed at the bottom of the bowl, you did something right with your life.
Johnny, a line does work. I've been taking a line for a while. A line does help, but I haven't been taking it lately just because I keep forgetting. I have a bunch of it. I just been forgetting to take it. Same with my other pills. I've been forgetting to take all my pills, so I'm probably gonna go insane here in a minute. So just wait for that.
Oh boy. Oh,
photograph, I don't want you. All right.
Oh, I wanted to play you this real quick. We have a new sound. It's not cheeseburger brain. I need to put that in. I'll probably do that tonight after the show. But anytime one of us goes away, we have to say the name of the person as we're bringing them back. I will make Pulse aware of this. And we have this.
Say his name and he appears.
Not into it. Don't get it. Not into it. However, I did almost send you a video today that I saw and thought was funny, but I knew what would happen if I sent it to you. And I'm letting you know now that I'm actually worried even telling you about it because I don't want you. Do not send me any John Hendry stuff. Don't do it. I don't want it. Don't fucking send it to me. I don't. But I did stumble upon one where he was singing a Creed parody, and that made. Yes. But I want no more. All right, just because I want he let me laugh one time. Just this bum. I wasn't just saying, hey, maybe I'm on this guy's side now and send it to you. But no, he won't stop. He will send me that stuff. It's like I told Thomas about the Big E thing at the baseball game. He's been sending me Big E videos. So you guys need to fucking stop. All right, you guys aren't helping your cause.
I I will. Well, I mean, this part right here.
His name and he appears.
Was this guy like just like a chorus actor in musicals who just got cut? Like, and he wasn't getting any work, so he's like, I better get jacked and start doing gymnastics.
Apparently, also he was an amateur wrestler in like Scotland, like a legit amateur wrestler. There's photos of him like on the mat. But this guy got big doing fucking song parodies, and then would come out and I mean he did one the Creed one, which I know of. And then one called Edge's Bitch got big. And Mrs. Lampin Cat.
We miss Thomas
he's
as
alive.
well. I just did Thomas's radio show on Monday, and he's the man. I love Thomas.
Yeah, go check out that show with
Entertainment
Thomas at
Confessional.
WINT every night at 6 p.m.
No, it's just on Tuesdays.
Oh, Tuesdays at 6 p.m.
Tuesdays at 6 after Hannity.
Yeah, the best show on that channel.
Guardian of Democracy, Sean Hannity. Yeah.
I think the next time I do that show, I will have that where it's I'll just be like, and what an honor to follow Sean Hannity.
That's what I did basically. Like, what a great show today about Sean Hannity, and obviously we recorded it before it, so I had no idea what he said. But I'm like, man, he's always right on the ball. That guy.
Yeah, I know. I think that should be the bro plotter like thing to do, or your thing to do on the show. We're like, man, Sean really had some good points today, wasn't it? Like,
you know what? I honestly didn't know the thing about the sewer crocodile monsters that are brainwashing us and controlling the government. I actually didn't know about that.
INT doesn't have Alex Jones on it.
Not yet.
I'm surprised.
Dude, I still like our idea. The idea we were talking about last show is I wonder how much money it would take for him to go full left. Just like, Alex, we will pay your debts if you just start going like full left, just because it'd be hilarious.
I had demon, and then he'd be on the show. I had demons offering me money to go to the left. Alex, you need to do it. You need to do it. And then I found that they just had a shitty podcast on YouTube called Bro Plata.
Right. They don't have $1 billion. They barely had $100. Yeah.
I felt like Jesus on the mount with the devil going, you don't have anything, demons. You don't have anything.
I guess my point is that I'm curious, like, what he would do for his debts to be paid at this point. I think the answer would be anything. He'd eat your ass.
Yeah. I'll eat your ass, okay? I'll do it.
Dude, I will say this, though. Like, I do what I did drunk with that guy. I don't like him as a person and at all, but I do think it would be a fucking wild night with just like, what the fuck is he saying? What's fucking wacky, dude? What the fuck? I mean, I've definitely been in situations when I've been with people who just won't stop talking. They're saying wild shit, and I'm just like the whole time. But that would take the cake, as they say. That would be yeah. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, that'd be crazy, dude. And you know, it'd be just all whiskey, and he'd just pass out like, ah. That'd be well. Looks like Alex is gonna sleep on the couch tonight.
I think that is how he passes out cold. He screams like for 10 seconds.
I'm serious.
I bet. Oh, dude, Tuesday night after the show, I had probably the worst cramp I've ever had, just sitting on the couch, and it got my like right under my calf, and I screamed bloody murder. It hurt so bad. I just screamed. It hurt so like it was possibly the worst pain. Water's for pussy. It's the worst pain I've ever been in, possibly. And I couldn't even get up. I couldn't even get up off the couch because my couch is like a pit. So like I couldn't get up. So I just had to like grab. Luckily, I could grab my foot, and I just started like, ripping on it. Upward. So eventually it stopped, but man, it still hurts. I mean, like I have, it's still pretty sore from that cramp. But man, that was one of the. I get bad cramps, but that was one of the worst. That is the worst one I ever had. My mother was outside. I'm like, did you hear me screaming? She's like, no. I'm like, how did you not hear me? I was screaming. That's how bad it hurt. I mean, like, like straight, like on a scale of 1 to 10, 10. Fuck 10. You know, I'm sure there's things in my life that might hurt worse than that someday. I hope not, but yeah, that's yeah. If it lasted more than, I don't know, the 30 seconds or whatever it did, you know, it'd be suicide time, dude. That's how bad it hurt. I mean, it was rough. I've had some pretty bad migraines too. They're like, please take me now, migraines. But that was pretty rough. That's the only thing I think I've experienced. I was screaming in agony until it was over.
Yeah, I mean, I've had those.
Yeah,
I've had them. I've had those moments where it's like the worst one was, I think it was like my second or third 400-meter dash I'd ever done. I made the lovely mistake of not stretching afterwards, and my entire body seized up because I was so dehydrated from like the day, and it just fucked my whole world up, dude. It was bad. It was fucking bad. Really bad.
Say his name, cause he's a queer. Is that how it goes?
I love you. Laura hates it. Laura fucking hates it.
Oh, I bet. I don't like it either. I'm with her on this. It's gonna be like other women in your life that me and them are going to bond over the hatred of you.
Yeah. It's kind of trauma
Doesn't
bonding.
Suck when he does this? Yes, it does. Yeah. There's another thing that Ray does that I don't like.
My friends and my girlfriend trauma bond over me. That's usually how I introduce.
Yeah, that's definitely happened before.
Pleasure to meet you. Has he done this yet?
Oh my God, I hate when he does that. How about when he does this? Oh my God, that's worse. Yes, that's basically my conversations with the women that Ray dates.
I am who I am, baby.
Now, if I was dating anyone, Ray would have the conversation like, "Isn't he fat?" Yeah, you're right. He is fat. That'd be it. That'd be the whole conversation.
No, I would now. Like,
does he hate everything? Yes, he hates everything.
Yeah.
Have you seen him smile? Yes, but I think it was his Tourette's.
How about the clicks and ticks? Have you noticed those yet? Oh my God, they're so sexy.
How many times have you heard Rock of Ages in the last week? All the way through.
While he's driving. Isn't that weird? Like, he thinks the world's gonna end.
Dude, the craziest thing is, especially down here, every station plays Def Leppard. So yeah. I hear like almost every day. I hear a Def Leppard song.
Isn't
it's weird when I don't hear one.
His like theme song is fucking like Rock of Ages or.
I told you about the new rock station here, right? There's the new like non-profit local radio station. Yeah, and it's rock, and he on the Facebook page. He's like, "We're gonna play everything, man. We're gonna play old rock, new rock." He's like, "But we're only gonna play the best stuff. We're not gonna play some song only one person liked." And when I read that, I'm like, "He's only gonna play classic rock, and it's gonna be garbage." As soon as I read that, I'm like, "This is gonna suck." And
do you have a Fu Manchu?
I don't know what he looks like, but I've listened to this station a bunch, and I've heard one song out of the 20 times I've listened to it now. One song that was made after the year 2000. One. It was a Linkin Park song, which is like the classic rock of the 2000s. I don't mind Linkin Park, but my point is, he said new rock. I've heard no new rock, and that Linkin Park song was probably, I will say it was a newer one, so it was probably like 10 years old.
Yeah,
but yeah, he said new anyway. But I'm like, why the fuck are you playing the same shit Rock 106.9 plays that we get in this area, the same shit that WONE plays that we get in this area? Why are you have a new rock station to play the exact same shit these other stations play? We don't need you.
Because that's what I want, man.
Yeah, I want to pick my own mix of the same 13 songs every day. We'll play them in my order, bro. Anyway, I mean, so another point is another fucking station playing Def Leppard. What?
Go ask for a show.
No. There's another non-profit station I'd ask first.
Be the change you want to see, Tim. Be the change.
Tim Danko's 21st Century Rock Show. That's what you want. At like Sundays at like 3 a.m. or something like that. It's going to be just an hour of me playing Sabaton.
Dwarf metal.
I would play Sabaton. It would.
Sabaton's pretty dope. Like
they'd be in the mix for sure. They'd be in the mix for sure. But I'll be always looking out for new shit. you know. But also, I'd be playing like shit that was like, you know, in my youth, like Evans Blue, and like, you know, it's 2000, came out in 2002, it's fine. Papa Roach,
Yeah, and it's
Cedar.
just Last Resort. You're not gonna play anything
Right.
else off the album.
And now, after we played Last Resort 3 times, we're gonna play something different. I know you guys have been waiting for something different. This is Falling in Reverse's cover of Last Resort.
That would be awesome. Yeah, either 3-peat and the third's a cover, and it's the same song over and over.
Dude, there was one station, one show on, I think that one of the local stations that a while ago, that they used to just play the same song but different versions of it. So he played the same song 4 times in a row, but just different versions. I was listening, I'm like, how many times you played 96 Tears, bro? Like, it just,
Dude,
see, many times as it takes.
This is how I get attention that I never got.
Oh man,
it's his cry for help.
I mean, maybe I wouldn't mind, like, oh, here's the original now, here's the cover. That'd still be annoying though.
Yeah,
If you played them back to back, yeah,
that would be rough.
But yeah, I remember hearing at least 3 versions of 96 Tears in a row, and I'm like, what is this show, man?
Oh man, yeah, I don't know. That's probably why I didn't make it in radio. I would have wanted to have played like new stuff and like break people and like turn people onto my music.
Yeah, you'd be programming a country station and like sneaking in Flogging Molly. Yeah, it's a country.
It has banjo.
Yeah, exactly.
It's got banjo,
It has
guy.
worldly instruments. Yeah,
fiddle.
And I would have like a vendetta against a couple different country artists. I wouldn't play them. I'm not fucking playing Morgan Wallen. It's on the list. I'm fucking skipping them. I'm skipping them. Why? Because I want to. All right. Skipping them.
So many women love that guy. It's hilarious.
I don't get it, but good for them. That's fine. Good for him.
They're the ones that love the guy that fucks their friend, man.
Singing with auto-tune and saying the N-word. You know, just, you know, living the dream.
Hell yeah.
Him and Post Malone.
Well, Post, I guess, earned that. I don't know if he did or not.
No, I don't think he said the N-word, but he definitely is doing country music now, but it's all auto-tuned and it sounds, I mean, they're not bad songs, but he sounds like a goat because with the, I hate that so much. Like, stop it. Stop that auto-tune.
Voice stuff.
It's my perfect Post Malone impression. I'm nailing it.
Yeah, but sadly, he has a better
Peter
body
Griffin
than
laugh.
you.
What?
Sadly,
does he though? It's all like flat. It's all like flabby skin and bad tattoos.
Dude, them titties were fucking. When those were flapping, those fucking like those cone tits he has for fucking like bicep or pecs is nuts.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I was fixated on his chest. Like
I know you're more. Nothing. I know you're more gay than me, but I don't really pay attention to that as much as you do.
Well, I mean, I like a good fucking muscle chest on any dude. Like if it's an MMA fighter, I know that guy's
his name
probably
because he's a queer. What?
His name's Ray Highclack. Because he's gay in Paris and Tokyo. All right. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I like if somebody's like an athlete, I want to see that chest. I want to see it fucking that you put in the work.
I mean,
like,
you see somebody like Nick Chubb or Myles Garrett shirtless, and you're just like,
yeah, right?
Congratulations. Congratulations, sir.
I wish I had that chest, bro, but I just have man titties. Like it's what
a combination of hard work and diet and genetics and all those things together. It just makes a monster of a human.
Yeah.
Although I kind of like my athletes a little flabby too, like John Kinsey Noel, that big ass booty he's got.
Oh, I won't kick a Roy Nelson out of bed. Like, whatever, but it's like.
That's a tape I don't want to see, by the way. Just burn that tape.
He's totally top, too, because his stomach would be on my head while
he's good top control. We all know he's good top control. We've seen it for years.
But
got you on a crucifix.
To me, a guy like I like to when I see an athlete, I'm like I want him at least to have some like definition right here. You know,
Oh,
like I want
Oh
that.
no, dude! Everyone loves a successful fat athlete. Everyone does.
Oh
Who doesn't?
yeah.
Especially in a sport where they don't have that many of them, man. If he looks like a fat tennis player beating everybody's ass, he'd be the most popular player in the world.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That's one reason why I fell in love with Stipe. When I saw his just Cleveland Midwest body, and was like, okay, gives me hope.
He's ripped, but he's like natural, man. Fireman.
He's like dad bod ripped.
Yeah, but he has abs. So, but he looks natural, like a natural human being. He doesn't. He looks like a natural human being that works out all the time. Like he looks real. He looks real. Francis Ngannou doesn't look real. I'm not saying that he's cheating, but I'm just saying he doesn't look real.
Yeah.
John Jones doesn't look real because it doesn't seem like his legs would be able to hold him up. But he's very possibly the GOAT. Is that fight going to happen or not? Did they announce it for sure?
Well, I was actually about to talk about that. There was a press conference today, and I guess the winner of Saturday's interim heavyweight title fight will be fighting either Jones or Miocic after they fight.
Stipe said Stipe's going to be done. He's going to retire.
I mean,
they're both going to retire.
Again,
at this point,
okay.
Well, they're saying that. Okay, all right, they're saying that, but I'd be very surprised if Stipe fought twice, even if he did beat Jones, which I don't expect to happen, but I hope happens.
Yeah, this is off of MMA Fighting. Let me read you the article.
Okay.
Says stakes couldn't be higher. Tom Aspinall and Curtis Blades. Blah 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 blah. Stuffy stuff. And
just like cows wandering into a cannabis field, the stakes are high. little Marty Drexler for you guys. Little Marty Drexler.
Good pun. I liked it.
I love Marty.
When asked if the winner of Saturday's co-main event will face Miocic or Jones, White seemed adamant that it happens. Absolutely, White said at the UFC 304 pre-fight press conference.
Something tells me he hasn't talked to either of them about it, but okay.
Well, I mean, you brought up something in the article right here, brings it up too. Jones and Miocic have both teased that their careers are in the home stretch, with Jones hinting retirement following a bout with the former heavyweight champion. Either way, Aspinall believes matchup with Blades is actually the fight, featuring the top two guys in the division.
Shut up.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, bud. You can say that, you can think that, but this Saturday, I got Blades. I have Blades.
I mean, I got Aspinall, but I want Blades to win for sure.
I want Blades to be the interim champion right now. Tom Aspinall does not excite me. Curtis Blades, we watched him in action beating up on Chris Dawkins, for fuck's sake. But at the same time, I want, selfishly too, it's American pride. I want the heavyweight titles of the UFC that aren't unified to be held by Americans right now. I hate the fact that's not a
real
holds
belt
the fucking
so
thing.
Okay. It's not real, so it doesn't matter. The belt's fake. But what I want Blades to win, and I want him to fight a fight that pisses off that entire crowd, that entire country. I want it to be 5 rounds of lay and pray. Just smother them. Don't do shit. Clearly win easy. But nothing exciting, and I wanted just everyone to boo for 25 minutes. Boo. What's a British boo sound like?
Singing, actually.
Boo.
Calling him a wanker.
Wanker.
Wanker. Hardly knew her.
There's a kid on my niece's team. This last name is Rector, and every time I hear it, I think that stupid joke in my head. I think it in my head. I don't say it out loud because I'm not a monster, but it's bad enough that I said it on here. But no one's watching. It's fine. But every time I hear her name, that's what I think in my head.
Well, he didn't give a full name, so no one's gonna fucking look.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But yeah, it plus that's probably more of a common name than we realize.
Probably.
Yeah, I've done that. I've heard like pun names, and I'm just like, don't say it, don't.
Every time I hear her name, I'm like,
You should just you should nudge your brother at the games and be like, killed her, and just walk out so you can, or like just, and then go back to watching the game.
if it wasn't a 12-year-old kid, I'd make that joke. But and her mother, her name's not that anymore. So, but what was I gonna say? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I say shit like that to my brother all the time. He hears all the weird jokes at the games. So I don't know have any examples, but I say all kinds of crazy shit to him.
I'm not surprised.
I made a Quaker man with the face of the coach and sent it to my brother. That was pretty funny. But then he put it in the team group chat. So
yeah, I don't know. I can't think of like a name of anyone or like I've really run into with like puns, sadly, in the hockey world at least. Yeah, Curtis Blades, American champion. He's gonna be fighting. He's gonna be either world champion after this.
Blades, more like
John Jones.
Glades. Nope.
Plug in.
Yeah, like Glades plugins.
He was plugged in by Dana to be the champion. It's all fake, man.
Blaze of glory. Remember that Bo Bice song from the motion picture?
I do.
Remember Bo Bice? Remember they called me a white boy at Popeyes, Bo Bice?
Was he the one?
You don't remember that?
The silver hair guy?
He was the guy who was on American Idol, and like people came out like he got in trouble for cocaine. I'm like, of course he did. Like, I think he didn't. Look at that guy. Of course.
Did he have the mullet?
He had long hair. I don't think he had a mullet.
Okay, because yeah,
he came in second to Carrie Underwood way back in the day.
I met
back when I watched that show.
Who was the guy with the gray hair? That was
Taylor Hicks.
I met Taylor Hicks once.
Taylor Hicks was full gray at 28.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that was back when they had an age limit. It was 28 was the oldest you could be, and he was full gray on that show.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met him and then Scott Hamilton.
Fucking backflip, Scott Hamilton.
Well, no, who's the figure skater?
Scott Hamilton.
Yeah.
Yeah, backflips.
Yeah, I met Scott Hamilton once. We had a great hockey conversation actually.
I don't know what that has to do with Taylor Hicks, but that's a weird. I don't know. Okay.
It was like within the same week, I think. Either like Taylor Hicks was like coming into town, and I got to meet Taylor Hicks.
They were doing one-nighters at the Funny Farm.
Yeah.
What would Scott Hamilton's one-man show comedy one-man show be called?
Triple sow boy. My mother-in-law is a cow.
That's terrible.
Exactly. Any one-man show is really terrible if it's not Colin Quinn.
I really thought I was going to come up with something quick for this.
I don't know.
Backflips and quips. The Scott Hamilton one-man show.
Goodbye, everyone.
You know what, man? Listen, the point is it had to be bad. Like the point is it was going to be bad anyway, right?
It hurt me though, Tim. Like that hurt.
That's what he would call it: backflips and quips. And the point is it was supposed to be bad, right? It was supposed to be something that he would call his terrible
motivational speaking with Scott Hamilton.
Backflips and quips. That's not bad. Listen, with the tools that I had, it wasn't a bad dancer. All right.
He came up to like I think my shoulder.
Yeah,
he was kind of short. He was shorter than I was. I was like surprised.
Yeah, I would be impressed to see like a 6'8" figure skater. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
And a woman. I want Megan Thee Stallion to figure skate.
Imagine her in that skirt. Oh.
Yeah, there'd be a lot of wardrobe malfunctions.
They'd use her as the Zamboni with the wop.
I love how Weird Al put WAP in his polka.
Yeah, I know. What did you think of that? I sent you that, and we didn't talk about it Tuesday.
You didn't send me the video. I had to find the video. It's great. It's great. Except like it's some of these some of the songs are new and some of them are like 10 years old. Like
I know
because he's been, he hasn't put one out in 10 years. So I get it. Yeah, because he ended with "Shake It Off." I'm like, "Shake It Off's like 10 years old, isn't it?"
Yeah.
But then he had like the new
listened to
song.
the
He had like
whole thing.
"Vampire" and he had some new shit.
I
anyway,
liked it, but
I
I
liked
don't
it too.
know. Didn't hit me well.
What?
I don't know if I'm growing out of Weird Al.
No,
I
you're just
hope I'm
growing
not.
cynical. I do want a parody though. I was really hoping for a parody, but I'll take
Me
a
too.
polka. I'll take a polka.
Me too. When I
Wasn't
found out it
bad.
was a polka, I was like, "Fuck."
Hey, better than nothing for sure. I mean, well, we talked about it the day before. I'm like, what if it's a polka? And we called that, but yeah, that's fine. Oh, have you heard the song? It's such a great song. The Electric Callboy song they did with Baby Metal. It's called
popped up
Ratata.
on my Spotify. Yeah, it's popped up on my Spotify a few times.
Oh, you haven't seen the
It's
video?
not my sound. It's not
You
my
haven't
sound.
seen the video? You
I've
haven't
not
seen
seen the video.
It's great. I love it. It's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, because it's hilarious and it's just chaos, and the video's hilarious. And that song doesn't win Emmy for best metal track. I'm gonna throw something at somebody.
Well,
It's an Emmy, Grammy. Excuse me, Grammy.
Get on the board.
I should be on the board of the Grammys. Creed wins again. They haven't put anything out in years.
I really like Human Clay. What do you want?
And for the 10th year in a row, album of the year goes to Creed, Human Clay. For the 25th consecutive year.
What up, Diggs? Good to see you. How you doing? Thank you for being
What is
here.
that picture? What is that? I'm trying to figure out what that is.
It looks like a football player.
Oh, okay, I guess it is a football player.
Yeah, it looks like a football player or like a bird-headed alien.
I thought it was that weird fish guy, Abe, from the first Hellboy. That's what I thought at first until I saw closer. Yeah.
I'm excited for this new movie. I kind of want to see what they do.
They're making another Hellboy?
Yeah, they're doing Hellboy the Crooked Man, which is an actual like comic series.
With Harbor?
No, they've scrapped that. It's some new guy.
Oh, I like David Harbour. I might be the only one. I thought he did a good job. I don't know.
Again, he got scrapped. It's not what we like. It's what the studio wants.
No, I'm well aware of that. Yeah. Although I don't know. I mean, there's content for everybody now, so I'm waiting for like a niche movie that's just for me. Like I want a baseball musical action comedy. It's like Damn Yankees meets Pineapple Express. That's what I'm looking for.
Oh my God! They stop bullets with the power of rock.
And their bats. They have exploding baseballs and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
There has to be a scene where someone chucks a grenade and guy gets just a normal baseball bat out and just fucking crushes it right back at the guy who threw it at him.
The skin comes off and you just see the twine that's
gets stuck in his mouth and he goes and there's a pause like that's what I call post-game fireworks.
Just sternos going off.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be funny actually. Gas
I want
sternos.
That.
That'd be
I
awesome.
want this movie now.
We'll write it.
I'm not going to write it because I couldn't afford to make it. So why would I write it?
But if you sent the script in,
it doesn't work like that. You can't send people unsolicited material. Don't you know that?
I mean, you can.
There's probably amazing scripts out there that no one will ever see because no one's going to be able to see because they can't get signed by an agent. It's rough, dude. It's rough out there. It's hard out there here for a pimp. All right.
Make it off your phone. I don't know what to tell you.
It's hard out here for a pimp. Also, math isn't real, and whatever else Terrence Howard's trying to tell people. 2 + 2 is 100.
Yeah, that was sad. By the way, I've seen like reels of that shit. It's
Terrence Howard.
That on like Rogan with like Eric Weinstein.
Yeah. Yeah, because he sounds. I mean, listen, he's not dumb, but he is a smart guy. But I think I don't know. He's obviously
misguided.
mistaken on some stuff. Apparently, I don't know. I don't know much about it either. But when Weinstein's like, dude, you don't. That's not how this works.
Yeah.
Well, good for him for even trying to get into anything else. I mean, he could just be like, I sing whoop that trick, and that's it. Get him.
Yeah, I've lost train of thought. Fuck.
I've done this whole hour and 20 minutes without a drink. I need one. So I gotta go get one.
Yeah, I'm just high. So
I gotta go get a drink, or else I'm gonna yell at you.
all right, buddy. I just want to fuck with him there. Love you, Tim. You're sexy. You're maze balls. Give us a share. Tell people we exist. Validate our existence. Tim looks frustrated with me, which is okay. But we are Bro Plata. We do this 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single week, twice a week. It's 2 times the Plata. Oh my God. And we appreciate anybody that watches this. We got a lot of people that watch these episodes after the fact. You guys are fucking animals, and we love you for it. The fact that you can watch this post-recorded is fucking wild to me. We do appreciate it. You guys rock. We'll be talking about UFC 304. And we kind of touched on it earlier, but Cody Garbrandt's new face tattoo that was shown. I just want to show this thing because this just screams some kind of weird midlife crisis, especially when you look like a youth pastor now with it. You're just like, fucking hell, why would you get that face tattoo right there? Like, that is gnarly, dude. And he's got the neck. It's lined up, though. I will say that. The thing about, like, fighters is they know how to line their shit up to be nice and, sexy for everything. But that face tattoo right there, dog, that is harmful. Like, that is fucking harmful as shit. That looks bad. Like, right over the eye. Like, I have tattoos, but I would never do my face. Ever do my face. Like, why would you even think about doing that, Cody? You're a fucking former world champion. Is there brain damage now from it? Like, what caused you to do that? Like, why, dog? Why would this be the choice? And plus, he kind of looks like a soccer dad who just joined the Proud Boys in this picture. I don't know why, but it's like he looks like a guy who could get duped into like alt-right stuff. But it's thinning up top too. He's got to get rid of that, son. He's got to get rid of that. Yeah. Get to sleep in tomorrow at least. I get to wake up at 7 o'clock, everybody. But yeah, it's been a rough July. I'll be in Las Vegas. Trying to get tickets to the Apex Center for the UFC fight night coming up September 7th. VIP is completely sold out, which probably means it's sold out, which sucks, but I'll be watching the fight somewhere in Vegas, enjoying the entire weekend or week that I'm going to be in Las Vegas. I don't know why I'm so choppy right now, but I am. Good to know. Yeah, guys, appreciate you guys watching. And I'm excited to go to Vegas. I've already kind of got my vacation planned, what I'm going to do in certain things. I just need a little bit more scratch on top of it. And we'll be good to go. But, yeah, I'm excited. Very excited. I'm at golf. found a golf course in Las Vegas that actually was the movie's casino was shot on. So I'm gonna do an 18 hole by myself and go enjoy the summer in Vegas because it'll be after Labor Day, which hopefully it'll be kind of a dead town at that point. But Tim's back.
All right, Ray. This is the game I want to play now. I want you to give me another almost kind of a celebrity, like a Scott Hamilton type of fame, and I'm going to tell you what the name of their comedy one-man show would be if they try to go that route to make money. Their terrible comedy one-man show, or one-woman show, or one-they show.
Charles Barkley.
Give me a second here.
Dun 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 dun.
Shh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
His one-man show is going to be called Round Mound Profound. It's going to be a picture of him, poster like this.
I would.
The one-man show, Charles Barkley. Round Mound Profound.
Wouldn't an "and" be sufficient in there?
A what?
And round mound and profound.
No, don't need it.
Okay, I like it. I could see that just being basic lettering, like red lettering, and Charles Barkley
Sure.
is there, and like a gray with light in the behind him to kind of illuminate the.
He's
gray
just sitting on a stool doing this.
Yeah, it's furry.
Yes,
for some
Yeah.
reason.
sure.
But okay, trying to think. Selma Hayek.
Which one's Selma Hayek? Oh, now everything I think is racist. Pass. The Cleavage Diaries is going to be the name of her one-woman show. The Cleavage Diaries, but whatever that is in Spanish.
Quentin Tarantino.
I feel like it'd be a pun on one of his own movies.
Pulp nonfiction.
That wouldn't be bad. I mean, it would be bad, but that's not a bad answer.
Are you proud of me at the fact that I even know that base, like the difference between
fiction and nonfiction? Yeah.
Yeah.
I still don't think you do. We just know those words.
You're probably 80% right.
I don't know. If it's on his deathbed, we can call it the 6-foot fetish. Nah, it's not good. Man, I don't like that. I can't think of a good one. I'm trying to think of all his movies. Nothing, man. I don't got shit. Reservoir, no. What's that one? Well, he just call it Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. He can just call it that. I mean, that could just be his story.
How about no, I can't do that one.
How about An Inglorious Bastard, the Quentin Tarantino story?
How about David Duke?
What? Oh, the David Duke one-man show.
I don't want them living near me.
It's called No Hecklers, but Hecklers is spelled with 3 Ks.
That was actually pretty good. I like that one. That one was good.
By the time I had a decent one, this has been a bad game so far, but I like but I like the exercise.
Oh fuck. Vince McMahon. I was just thinking shithead.
What?
Shithead.
I'm just. I don't know enough about him. Only thing I can think of is him eating ass and whatever. So I just.
That's all I'm gonna do. God damn it! Me and Alex Jones, we're gonna eat all the ass. We're gonna do it.
Virtual Vinsanity. I don't know. Didn't say any of these were going to be good. Plus, I don't know the content. All right, I'm just trying to do name
David Njoku.
No one knows who that is.
Football
I
player.
mean, I do,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Everybody knows football players.
Something about a king, because he's like technically a king, I think, or prince. Which one is he?
I have no idea.
I would need to know which one he was first, and there would be some sort of play on that. Prince of the Cuyahoga, the David Njoku story. All right. But he's some sort of African prince. He's like an honorary prince or something.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Your Highness.
Sure.
Fuck. Yeah, I don't know anymore. Off the top of my head, I'm
Can't even think of like almost kind of famous people.
Carrot Top.
Carrot Top's a comedian. That doesn't count.
Fuck. J-Lo.
Oh, Jennifer Lopez, one woman show. Oh no, it's gonna be called Jenny from the Block Live or something like that. Like something about Jenny on your block. Jenny's Jenny on your block or something stupid like that.
That sounds terrible.
All right, one more. Come on, think of somebody good. This has been a swing and a miss of a segment, but I don't give a fuck.
Bill Paxton.
White Noise, the voice from the beyond. Pick somebody alive. I love Bill Paxton, but let's watch Twister the other day.
T-Pain.
Auto tuned out. The T-Pain story.
That's good, actually. Auto tuned. That one's pretty good. I like that one. Ended meekly. It's like my act.
Listen, I like the exercise. You know, it's got me the brain working. You know, but it didn't come up with very good ones.
No.
Although I do like no heckling with three Ks or whatever.
Fuck.
What?
Headache.
I was watching Little League World Series softball the other day because I'm a good person.
Weird.
Because I'm not weird at all. This girl for the Vermont team. Well, number one, they play 6 innings in Little League World Series in Little League, the Williamsport rules. They play 6 innings. This game went to 11. This game went to 11 innings.
Really?
Both pitchers pitched the whole game. They both threw 146 pitches.
Okay.
One girl had 19 strikeouts in 11 innings. The other one had 28 strikeouts. I've never heard of that in any game. 28 strikeouts. And Ray, she lost. 28. Like, did you read that picture? Like, get up, score, fucking run. Score, run. I'm doing everything I can. I struck out 28 girls in 11 innings.
Clarissa, you're complaining, but I don't hear the bat pinging. Why am I throwing these heaters for nothing?
Yeah, I watched a lot of it. I didn't watch the whole thing. I went and took a nap in the 10th inning, but ended up going to the 11th.
Wow.
But yeah, and I know that's the Ohio team from Austintown was in the semifinal of the regional. I don't know if they won or not. I'm going to take a look right now. Only I care. But the thing about this show is I can talk about whatever I want.
Yes, you can. Frighteningly.
You know what, though? To be honest, it hasn't gone too awry. You know, I don't talk about too many crazy things.
No. Does get perverted at times, but that's to make you uncomfortable.
Yeah, you say not on my end.
Absolutely not. But yeah, I'll do it. Fuck. I had
Especially not when we're talking about young girls softball.
Yeah,
They won. They won 3-1 against Indiana. They play in the championship tomorrow against Missouri in the that's the Central Region Championship, not the just to get to the Little League World Series. Okay, what? Oh, I see him. Look at that.
That's offensive.
That's hard Rick Moranis right there.
That's like the one soccer dad that calls his black friend the N-word because he earned it.
Listen, I just never think face tattoos a sane move for anyone ever.
No,
I never seen one and been like good move, bro. Good move. There's a fighter around here. I think his name was Mike Williams. He was pro, but he only had a couple pro fights. But he had like a full face tattoo. I mean, it was crazy. And I'm like, okay, well, either he's going to make it as a fighter, which I guess he did not, or he's going to be, I don't know, a prisoner. I don't know.
A face tattoo is never a good idea. I've never like looked at my face and went, you know what belongs here? A koi fish. Like I've never thought that like something belongs on. It's already got a lot of problems to it already. There's rosacea happening there. I don't want to draw attention to my fucking like face. This is just like almost a midlife cry for help. Like, look at that thing. Look at it. Look at it, people watching this on YouTube. This is fucked up.
So I found this guy. His name was Mike Williams. I was correct.
Oh, nice.
And now I have a picture of him. Oh, great. Well, great. This is a great picture. I'm going to send you this picture.
Oh, no.
And then after I do that, I'm going to look up his record, which is going to make it worse, I think. 184. Oh, that's Thomas. That's not you. Here we go. Sending you a picture.
I see. Thomas is above me. That's fine.
Actually, here's below you. But you can complain if you want.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, right?
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
Right?
I'm putting this in the fucking... People, we need to show this. This makes Cody look like a pussy.
It does. Oh, that's not the same guy.
Yeah, dude. That's... All right.
Okay, I gotta look up Karate Mike Williams here.
That's fucking shit.
There he is. Okay, now I'm going to tell you his professional record. His last fight was in 2016. His professional fight record was 2 wins and 6 losses. Not the kind of look you want for a guy who's 2-6 as a pro. That's real, people. That's real. I don't understand the symbolism here. I don't know. I mean, he looks scary if that's what he's going for. That worked, but
yeah. I mean,
no, that's just a good photo. His eyes roll back. He doesn't have like weird eyes or anything.
The Undertaker eye roll is unnecessary.
But yeah, that guy was a professional fighter. Went 2-6 as a pro. Like I feel like that tattoo only works if you're working for a living as a professional fighter. Hold on, let me make sure it doesn't say like he died or something like that on this Tapology page. That'd make me feel bad.
Well, I mean, at least that tattoo.
Oh, shit.
Come on.
Shit. I'm sorry. He died in 2022. He did. I'm not lying. Yeah, I am sorry. R.I.P. Karate Mike Williams.
Tattoo.
No, I mean, it looked cool, but it seemed like a strange move. But oh man, I can't believe I thought that.
Yeah, we're
it
not
was
talking
true.
ill
Yeah,
of him as a person, just one
no,
of his choices in life. That's very minor.
he died at about 38 years old, 37.
Wow. Okay, Johnny Smith.
Yeah.
Yes, R.I.P. to the man. He was a legend in Ohio MMA.
Yeah.
But
I don't know what happened
that
to
face
him.
tattoo was a little rude.
I did not expect that to happen today. To find out the Karate Mike Williams is no longer with us. R.I.P. Sir.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Oh, my neck.
Sparring with John Mongoose Myers in heaven.
Oh, they're
wherever they
rolling.
end up.
They're rolling for who gets the honey and who gets the milk.
Sure.
What was I gonna say?
I don't know.
that's
I remember there was a bunch of stuff I forgot to talk about on Tuesday. And I don't know if I got to all of it. Probably forgot something else.
What
I
do
never
you
write
got?
it down. I forget already. I forget already. I always write it down. And I don't write it down, and then I forget. So it
See, I
happens
just
when I don't
wanted
write
to
it
talk
down.
about how bad that tattoo was on Cody's face.
I mean, it's
I
not
put
great,
that-
but the man can do what he wants.
That's not. I think face tattoos should be illegal, like in public. You should not. You should wear a
Well,
bar
I
if
mean,
you have one.
They basically are. I mean, because no one's gonna really let you out in public if.
No.
Like,
No,
what kind of job can you have with face tattoo? I mean, there's certain ones, line cook, but even like hardcore ones, like the late great karate Mike Williams. What kind of job do you have with that tattoo?
Yeah, like you're not gonna be a plumber. You know, you're not.
I mean,
gonna,
I don't
you're
know.
not gonna be in pest control.
I don't know how many people would hire a guy with that tattoo, no matter how qualified he was, and even how like with the public the job was. If he was a pipe fitter, I'd have been like, no, man, I don't know. I'm curious what he did.
He works remotely. He worked from home remotely as an accountant.
That'd been amazing.
Man, that tattoo is weird, but the spreadsheets were always balanced.
Customer service for Spectrum. That'd been great.
Probably.
He worked remotely for 1-800-Flowers.
The
middleman.
Yeah, he's like he's on Microsoft call center.
But could you imagine having to do Zoom calls like back in the day?
Oh, I would have loved to have seen those.
Oh my
Those
gosh!
would've been awesome.
Anyway, those videos. I'm not just talking about this guy. Anyone with an intense face tattoo doing Zoom calls for their job, please send me those videos. That'd been amazing. They're just super professional.
yeah.
They're dressed nice, but they just have this giant Rottweiler on their face or something, and it's just like you can't. Like, what's that?
It's like who is it? Gucci Mane. I think Gucci Mane did that where he put like ice cream on his face.
Great.
That was like news for a day. Like Gucci Mane's new tattoo, and you're like,
Ray,
oh
how many
God.
followers do we need, or how many subs do we need for you to get a Bro Plata tattoo on your face?
Absolutely, unequivocally, we'd have to go into like diamond play button territory, million, for me to even consider doing it in any way, shape, or form. Outside of maybe a teardrop tattoo with the logo attached, or something dumb like that. But it would take it. We would have to have achieved like 1 million subs. Like I would never put something on my face. I'm sorry. I will tattoo here down. Everything else, fair game, a canvas for whoever wants to party with it. But like here, no. I've got psoriasis on my face, dude. Like it would be bad.
What about a penis tattoo on your arms? That's a good question. The Bro Plata on the side of the shaft.
That's like 500,000 because I'm gonna be going
Like this, like it looks. It's like right here, and it's like you hold it like this.
Yeah.
It's flaccid, right? And then it's.
This would have to be our only job. Like we would have had to have retired from like actual life and lived on the internet for me to say that, because I do have a day job. Like if I was able to quit that for money wise, I would.
What a face tattoo that
as long
says
as we got
Roach
sub
Killer.
goals.
Face tattoo that says Roach Killer.
Just no, I'd put that on my fucking on my lip, like the inside of my lip and shit. One
Please
of
do
those
that.
dumb tattoos. It's got a double meaning because I also smoke weed.
Yeah.
Do that like those dumb sayings, but no, yeah, any kind of like profane shit, I'd have to wait. Tramp stamp again. We're talking like hundreds of thousands of views. Dude.
Really?
Like hundreds.
That's
of
not
thousands
nearly
of
as
views.
bad as a lot of things, though.
I'm not saying it's not
Also,
low hundreds of
how
thousands.
often are you walking around shirtless? Someone
I mean,
would even see
my
it.
pants fall down over my from my my lack of ass all the time.
Plumber crack, yeah.
Yeah, so it would be seen a lot. Not gonna lie. No, yeah, that would be 100.
All right, well then, how about the Bro Plata logo on your ass, but not on one cheek, on both of them, one half on one side, one half the other, in the middle. So the cracks
that would
down the
be
middle.
probably about 10,000. Yeah, probably.
Well, we're like
10,000.
10. We're like 10 away from you getting one in Vegas, aren't we?
Yeah, share us out. Share us in all your discords. If we get to 200 legitimate, see if we lose any and go under 200 before Vegas, it will not happen. But I want real subscribers, and I will get a tattoo in Vegas along with the rest of my fucking plans that I have. I actually have my whole week kind of planned out now, which is good.
Did you call for tickets for Apex?
Well, here's the thing about that. Something kind of made me think that it's not going to happen.
Because I told you it wasn't going to happen?
VIP is sold out.
Okay.
So if VIP is sold out, they probably sold the event out anyway. That's like going to be the amount of people at this thing.
Yeah, you would figure they would just sell more VIP than to sell single. Yeah, they would just be like, okay, we have more VIP now. Yeah,
I would feel like
just a couple more people to take out a tour.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think a DOS,
couple more bottles
like
to buy.
Day of show release probably would have been the thing if they didn't sell the VIPs. So, too expensive in my opinion. Yeah, 35. Sometimes it's 16. Sometimes it's 35. I think 35 was the one.
Yeah, it was more.
That we were.
The last one was like 16. This one was like 35. Yeah, it was double what the last one was. But that's because of the card.
Sphere.
Mm-hmm.
So people are gonna be there even for fucking the Sphere the next week.
Talk to somebody who saw Grateful Dead at the Sphere.
It's almost like they're doing 2 weeks in a row.
I talked to somebody who saw Grateful Dead at the Spear, and apparently, not surprising, it was awesome. Very unsurprising. Very unsurprising. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a fan of them, but I would still go to that. If I was there, I'm sure it's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going. I know I'm definitely going golfing one of the days.
Go for it.
Huh?
Go for it. Yeah, whatever. I mean, that's the course on the strip there. That one. I think you're delaying again.
Off the strip. Yeah, my computer's being gay.
It likes other boy computers.
Yeah. I think that's my next purchase.
I love that joke. Too expensive, but Ray does come from rich people. That's true. We did cover that earlier.
I do.
Ray went to Mentor High School. Yes. That means he's rich.
But
what that does mean is you have rich classmates.
I want to go to this for sure.
The delay is driving me nuts. Which means you should go to your high school reunions and try to get them to invest in something ridiculous like Bro Plata.
No, I'm good. I was ready to like throw everybody away as soon as fucking high school was over. I'm like, I need to get the fuck out of here, dude. Like I want to see shit. I want to go do stuff.
You know what I learned
Yeah.
this morning, watching television? I learned
Hmm.
Chris Kirkpatrick of
What's
NSYNC
that?
is from Dalton, which is a tiny ass town
Oh,
in the middle of
okay.
nowhere in between Massillon and Worcester.
Yeah.
I did not know
Yeah.
that.
I know Dalton.
Did not know that.
Mm.
Tiny ass school that always has a good sports programs for their
Eh,
size. But yeah, just fucking farm school, dude. Dalton. I had no idea he was from there. No idea. Because I guess his dad was living in Florida, and after high school, he just like caught a bus and lived with his dad in Orlando, and that's when he met Sweet Lou Pearlman and changed his life.
the Daddy Lou, Big Daddy Lou. But no, the reason I want to go to this golf course is it's the one where they shot the plane scene in the movie Casino. Do you remember when like the feds had to land on the fairway because they ran out of gas watching Joe Pesci's character?
Yeah, is that the one on the strip right behind like the Wyndham? The one you can see the spear, or is it a
No,
different
this
one?
one's like far. I think this one's a little outside of.
Oh,
Vegas.
so not the good one.
No. Well, I mean, it's legendary though. It's the Las Vegas National.
Sure, it's just crazy to me that they have a golf course on the strip. Like that land's so valuable. I can't believe they squeeze a golf course in there.
Hey, I mean, it's more valuable as a fucking golf course. I mean, that's the fun
What?
part.
Than like 500 hotels or however many you can fit
Yeah.
on an 18-hole golf course. I doubt that. I'm pretty sure
Well-
the hotels would make and casinos would make more money. They would.
Let's see. Ooh, it's a 12-minute drive or a 12-minute Uber ride from my fucking hotel to this place. Sweet. Yeah. Awesome.
Well, don't bring back bed bugs from the Rio.
You shut your fucking mouth, dog. How about that? I'm gonna do a
Telling you
full
to
fucking
check.
room inspection.
All right.
What do I do for a living?
Drink?
I wish that was my job, man.
Drug?
There was a part of me that wanted to get into being a brewmaster when I was like a kid, like working. At
You're a
Budweiser.
kid?
Yeah,
When you're a 7-year-old, I want to make beer for a living.
that would be awesome, dude.
Could you imagine if like
I
a
get
kid
my
put that in
father's
his
affection
report?
finally.
If a kid puts that in a what I want to be when I grow up paper when he's like 7, then you got to call home, right? You got to like, there's something going on.
Is his father a brewmaster? Yeah, he is. Oh, okay, never mind.
That's one thing. Another one would be like, I want to invent a special pair of underwear. Well, you can't feel it when you get switched in the ass. What?
Padding. I'm telling you, a lot of padding. I've got the
special
padding
padding
already.
underwear for spankings. That's what we want.
You're a 7-year-old. How did you get a patent? But no, oh, and I'm also doing that Marvel thing at Treasure Island.
Okay,
It's like
what is it?
$34. It's something where you're like, you're a part of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or something, and I'm like, I kind of want to do it. Not gonna lie.
We all know what happened to S.H.I.E.L.D.
Became Hydra.
Yeah, wasn't S.H.I.E.L.D. racist?
No, well, I mean, it's Hydra.
Hydra's racist.
Yeah, Hydra's Nazis. Yeah. And then also I'm doing the Mob Museum with a couple like experiences. There's like a CSI experience that's like I'm gonna do, and then
They just cover you in semen. That's what they do.
Oh,
You have clues. Just crawling. You can feel it crawl.
he's covered in evidence. We know. But,
I had a weird
and then
Master
gun range.
Ken. I had a weird Master Ken dream last night that I'm not going to repeat.
What was the Master Ken dream?
It was weird. I'm not going to get into it. It was weird.
Did you end up on bottom?
No. It wasn't quite like that, but it was like that. Master Ken had sex with somebody else in my bedroom.
Dog.
No, Master Ken had sex with somebody else in my bedroom and then like ruined all my sheets. That was the dream. And I had that to worry
clip
about.
this and send this to him.
Don't do that. No, sometimes you have weird dreams, all right? And sometimes you see a lot of Master Ken. Ken videos, and then you have weird ass dreams. At least I wasn't naked with Master Ken in the stream.
You were cucked by Master Ken?
I didn't say. I don't know who the girl was. I don't know. She was. I don't know.
You know.
No, Bray, I'm telling really, like that's what I would make up. I told you enough of the truth. You think I'd make something up now? No, I don't know.
I don't think you're lying to me in the slightest. That's the thing. Like I know this is genuine.
No, this is a real dream that I had. But again,
that's what's
making me. It wasn't a specific woman. She didn't have much of a specific face. I couldn't tell you who it was. Probably someone close to someone I saw on TV or something. I couldn't tell you though. I don't know.
They ruined your sheets. In the dream, did you change them? Were you just like mad about it? You're like, oh no,
this is when I woke up.
The ones from underneath the bed. Thanks, man.
I think this is when I woke up, honestly, in a cold sweat, and then check my sheets.
And then you realized all along that the woman was you, Tim.
Nah, she was tiny. She's little. She was white though. I remember that. She's little and she's white. I don't remember anything else.
That's the Tim Danko story, little and white.
Some little white chick riding Master Ken's mustache on my queen mattress. Oh, my brain's not working. My lips aren't. My face isn't working. Am I having a stroke?
Maybe. You want to get to the fights before you have said stroke?
I guess.
Yay, fights. I honestly the card's pretty good on like the main card. And then
there's a bunch of UK people no one knows.
Yeah, especially on like the first two cards. But Leon Edwards, Bilal Muhammad for the welterweight title. I don't like this photo of Bilal. I want like the one of him now. He looks like a fucking savage when he in the promotional pictures that I got for him. Like the eyes kind of fucked up. These are two good eyes. Two good eyes. I want fucked up eye. Goddamn.
What? Okay. Edwards is gonna beat the fuck out of this guy. I like Bilal Muhammad, but think? Edwards is better. I know.
Okay.
Well, he's gonna win. It might be close-ish, but Edwards will win this fight.
Okay. I got Bilal actually by knockout.
Well, you're very wrong. I'd be very surprised if that happened. Put money on it then, Ray. You win a lot of money if you're right.
If I had the money, I would, but I don't have the money, Tim.
Ray, you think you're right. You just said it was going to happen, so you're going to win money.
I think it's going to happen.
Then that's how it
could happen. Maybe.
I'd be surprised. Very surprised.
You never know. Lightning has struck a bunch of times. We talked about the co-main.
Edwards was looking good against him way back when they fought the first time before the eye poke. I don't think he has a shot against him.
Yeah, I just hope that I just want to finish to this feud. If we get a rematch, if Bilal wins, cool. But ending on an eye poke and now it's for a world title is kind of a cool story too.
Aspinall. Oh, I expect Aspinall to win, but I hope Blades wins.
I'm picking Curtis here because I want him to win. I don't like the fact that Aspinall talks so much shit when he hasn't fought the best yet. Like he hasn't fought the
well, it's not his fault. It's not his fault, so I can't really blame him for that.
Yeah, injuries happen. All right, John Jones.
Yeah, it happened to him. That's he lost to Blades because he got hurt.
Yeah, I like the fact that these two are both injury rematches, and they're for technically titles. Like this is the technical one. This is not a real title.
That's a fake title.
The real title is on the main, which is good. I'm gonna say this. Patty beats the fuck out of Bobby Green.
I think he'll submit him. I don't really hope Bobby Green beats his ass, but I don't expect that to happen. And neither does the UFC. That's why they gave him Bobby Green. Because they don't want him to lose yet. They don't want him to lose. I'm not saying Bobby can't do it, but I'm telling you right now, I doubt he will. I expect Patty to win this fight. He probably will finish him by submission at some point. Although I do like the young OJ picture of Bobby Green.
Yeah. Yeah, he looks like Felony Charles Bennett in fucking King of the Cage here.
Okay.
Like he looks like his brother. Like misdemeanor fucking misdemeanor Bennett. Yeah. That's a very young Bobby Green right there.
Mm-hmm.
And Patty just being Patty. Patty the body.
Oh, Patrick the fat shit. Oh, Patrick the fat shit.
Jesus.
For a fighter. He gets
What
real
do you
fat
think-
for a fighter.
What do you think about like the people hating on him for like the mental health stuff and everything?
Well, that's not great. I didn't
No.
hear any of that. That's never good. Well, listen, we know
people
that
like
fans
shitting
of the sport are just a little toxic. So,
a little.
just a little. So,
tiny smidge.
yeah, how old is Robert Green?
Bobby Green is come here, fucker.
It's like 37-ish, right? Which is like 100 in fight years.
Yeah, 37.
37.
He's only 29. I thought he was a little bit younger than that.
No, he's almost 30.
Yeah.
Who we got? RoboCop and who else?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me minimize that. Christian Leroy Duncan,
Mm-hmm.
10-1, taking on Gregorio Rodriguez. I don't know Christian Leroy Duncan, do I?
Yeah, I don't really know either. Can you click his thing to see who he fought recently?
Oh yeah, that's actually what I'm doing right now. Here.
Why is my
He beat Ribeiro, Claudio Ribeiro. About 4 months ago, fought Tuilulilililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililililil a year ago, so that was his last loss.
It's always hard to count out Rodriguez, isn't it? Okay, I'm going with RoboCop, man. I wanted to go with the younger guy, but it's well, how old is Rodriguez? I'm pretty sure he's one of those guys who's not as old as you think he is. Yeah, he's 32.
32.
Yeah, he looks 42, but fight years, you get it. City miles, as I call them.
Damn, man. Brazil does that to you, it looks like. Brazil just...
To the men, not the women. Doesn't do it to the women, does it to the men.
Yeah, the women are more, they drop off in like their 70s sometimes more than they do like any other time.
Well, some of the women look like they've gone through it. Like the ones that fought last weekend. But not all of them.
Like I said, the most handsome main event in the women's division we've
seen. Great fighters. Hell of a fighters. I mean, no sense. Maybe I have a nerve damage, or maybe I'm having a stroke. Right or left? I haven't taken my my medicine, my meds for my blood pressure, so I could be up a lot. It's like 300 over 200 right now, and it's. Keep asking me what my name is every once in a while.
What's your name, Tim?
Butterbean. Say his name.
Oh. Wait, where are we at? There we are.
Well, I like this matchup. I think Arnold Allen's kind of like due for a comeback here.
Name and he appears.
We're at the manliest of songs.
It is, dude. That song hits me in all the right feels. Like, I don't know why.
Somebody made a joke about like how the girls on my niece's softball team, because the one kid uses a Stone Cold music. They play it when she comes to bat. But what if they all picked wrestling? And someone asked me like, what should Ava use? And I'm like, I don't know. You think I know? But I know people who know, and I can make some phone calls. Although I would suggest Val Venus. That'd be my suggestion.
Hello,
ladies. Yes.
She does the hip thrusts. Oh, just that dirty sax in there is pretty good, though. I will say that. It's nice.
If it didn't have the "Hello, Ladies" part, I'd be all for it.
Oh man, yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be awesome. All right, John F. Kennedy Jr. Good to know you survived the flight. I've always known that.
Oh wow, yeah.
And there's the photo too. I love it. Oh, that's funny.
Speaking of Jover, you see old Rogan's doing a live Netflix special.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Is he doing it at his club?
You know what? He'd be smart. He'd be dumb to not do it for advertising purposes.
I don't, dude. That club's sold out every night anyway. It doesn't need advertised anymore. It's fine.
Truth.
Michael Ivy's down there.
No.
Yeah, he's been down there.
I haven't talked to Mike in a while. People drop off that you don't, expect.
Well, he's living in Austin. He's trying to do comedy in Austin.
That's cool.
Yeah. Ivy's always been really strong, so I hope something good happens for him.
Yeah, I
never knew him super well, but he was always really funny.
Yeah. I actually saw a thing for Stand and Deliver that I used to do for for East End Bistro when they were still doing it before the pandemic. And one of my breakdowns of the contest was Mike Ivy and Angelo Maniage. And I improvised the entire thing and made it like a sports analyst kind of thing. It was good. I liked it.
I'm sure you did think it was good.
For what it was. I mean, you have to have a low thing on my acting to begin with. So it's definitely,
especially when you don't show up for your acting jobs.
Truth.
Mm-hmm.
Spaced on it.
We're gonna be watching Gatling and see one empty chair at the strip club and be like,
man. Could have been me, damn it. I could have been a star.
Mm-hmm.
Again, sorry. I apologize. But yeah.
Did you call him or anything and apologize?
I texted him.
Oh yeah.
I told him, hey, this isn't the way to do this. I understand that, but I
well, at least you
may or
something.
may not have said I had an emergency and then apologized for
some emergency hangover.
I wasn't even hungover. That's the problem. I felt great. I thought I woke up with a smile on my face. I'm like, today's gonna be a pretty good day. And then that fucking bomb got dropped. I'm like, son of a bitch. But yeah, I'm sorry. Apologize for.
Say his name and drink the beers.
I believe in Tim Danko. I believe in Tim Danko. I kind of want to do one with that where it's just our name. We say our names like Pulse will say his. Or it's like, say his name and he appears. I believe in Pulse Reloaded. Like one of those kind of dumb things.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be kind of fun.
Well, all right. What did these guys do their last fights here?
Right. Well,
all right. Yeah, that's right.
Lost twice.
That's right. He's due. He's due for a win here. So I got Allen. He's a moderate favorite. I got Allen against Giga Chicka Chicky.
Yeah, he fought Alex Caceres and won in a decision.
I mean, I like Caceres, but I mean,
yeah.
And
I got Arnold Allen. He'll get his hand raised probably by decision against Giga.
Where's Giga Chikazi? He's from Georgia, right? In Georgia.
Yeah, it's the Georgia flag right there.
Georgia.
Nathaniel Wood versus Daniel Pineda.
I like Pineda. He's
in
pretty
this
old,
photo looks like a guy who MMA is his side job. Let's see. He's 38 and Wood is 30.
All right, I got Wood. I like Pineda, but I got Wood. I got Wood, y'all. I got Wood.
Okay. That'll be the first time in a while, yeah.
I was waiting for you to say something, but you waited so long that I actually thought it was going to be better than that.
Well, that was just the delay, bro. The delay.
Backflips and quips.
Backflips and quips is still the best one for sure. I already know who's gonna win this, and it's not Molly McCann. I think Bruna Brazil is gonna beat the fuck out of Molly McCann, and we can finally put her away.
You say Bobo Brazil? Dude,
Yeah,
she's not going to go away. She's not going to go away if she loses. Didn't she win her last fight? Isn't she very popular? Yeah, she won.
Apparently, but it's like I don't know. I'm kind of over her. Like I just.
But bro Brazil
like
here. Okay, she's coming off a loss. What are the odds here?
The odds are plus 240 for Brazil, and Meatball is a minus 300 here.
All right, I'm gonna go with the meaty girl here. I'm gonna go with Molly. I'm gonna go Meatball Molly here.
Okay, let's see who she lost to.
Listen, they don't want to give her someone. They want this place to erupt. They're not going to give her someone who's going to beat her in her own town. Come on, her own country. They're not going to.
I would
that.
still put
Come
money on Bruna here. Not gonna lie.
Do it.
240. That's actually.
Listen, Ray. If you put a parlay of all the people you said are going to win, it's going to make you a lot of money, no matter how much you bet. So, $1 would make you $1 million. Yeah, if it hit.
I wish it would hit, but it won't.
You're right, it won't. But still,
that would be funny. I wake up one day after like not even checking my shit, and there's like
whoa, Storm.
In my
What's going on here, Storm?
Down here.
Yeah.
Shauna Bannon or Bannon?
I don't know, but I'm a fan.
Let's see her taking on Alice
Ardeline? Sounds like a Star Wars name.
Ooh, yeah, she's a cutie. Yeah.
Well, I don't have enough evidence. But
call her Mama Bees.
If that means she has a child, that brings her down a peg. But
I mean, an IUD is not. Yeah, an IUD can be put in. Oh, she lost to Bruna Brazil. In
no!
Her last fight.
And this chick, Alice, fucking White Rabbit here, won a bunch.
She's from Romania too, so she's a tough bitch right there to begin with. Raised on potatoes and hope.
I mean, listen, I would watch an Irish chick and a Romanian chick fight any day of the week, so that's fun, no matter if they're fighters or not. But I'm gonna go with Ardeline. We skipped a couple though because I wanted to see this hair.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm actually gonna pick Bannon because Irish women are usually tough. So I think they're.
If Romanians aren't, you're right. Romanians are notably pussies. You're right.
Well, I mean, though, you never know. There's
like everybody. There's tough people and pussies in every country, except for Canada. There's just pussies there. But I'm kidding. Rory McDonald. That's one example. Did you freeze? You froze.
I did.
I'm out of breath. Am I dying or am I just fat?
Sucks, Tim.
What sucks?
Fat. For sure. I've actually lost a good amount of weight so far.
Good.
Not doing so much sugar.
I don't actually do them much sugar, believe it or not, but I did have a root beer today. That's what that blue cup is behind me, because the root beer stand that's been closed for a long time just opened up, and I'm like, what? Ooh. It's back? So I had to go get one.
Nice. I don't blame you for that. Don't blame me at all.
Although that was $4 for that little cup.
What?
Yeah, I tipped her $1, so $5.
Nah. Jesus Christ.
Daddy long neck here.
Lucas.
What? No, Sam Patterson.
Oh. Yeah, that is a big or no. Oh no, I was okay.
What in the B movie poster is this picture?
I know. Lucas looks like every final stage boss in a Street Fighter game. Like
never back down 17.
Yeah. I come for the one that will not back down. I make you back down.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's a terrible green screen photo. What are you doing in the nosebleeds, bro? What if you and I took those pictures, man? Took our shirts off and started doing this, at 285 with the cage behind us.
I would post those in our Instagram and just put 2 words: roast us, and then that'd be it.
I think we should have done that. To be honest with you,
We
I
should
feel like
still do it.
we spent a lot of money on those tickets. I feel like we deserve it.
True.
I don't know who's gonna win any of these fights, right? I don't really care either. But Daddy Long Neck, dude. Daddy Long
Sam
Neck.
Patterson right here, taking on an Irishman, Kiefer Crosby or Crosby.
Is that a hockey name?
I don't know, but he's called BDK, which
You know what that means?
dude.
What?
That is somebody named him that. Like coach named him that. Think about how big of a savage this guy must be.
What a weird coach. It was like, let's call you BDK.
You like to wear a mask in jiu-jitsu class, so we'll call you BDK while you dominate, guys.
I think we're thinking different things. I'm thinking it means Big Dick Kiefer.
I was thinking BTK. That was who I was thinking of. BTK. Yeah, BDK. That could be Big Dick Kiefer.
Mm-hmm. I mean, what
part
else?
of Ireland is he from? He's from Dublin. He might be a Dublin legend because of his hog. You never
Maybe.
know.
It's as big as Sam Patterson's neck.
Yeah, and just as wide around, motherfucker. You ever seen a 32 of PBR? You're not even close.
They still make those? I remember those things, man.
The 32s of PBR.
Yeah.
No, I was actually talking about them last night at LVT, and
They had them
I
at
missed those
Buzzman back
beers.
in the day, and
Yeah.
I mean they weren't practical because by the time we got to the last 10 inches, it was 10 inches, 10 ounces. It was warm.
Yeah.
Warm PBR is like the worst thing on earth. It's not good.
I don't know. It's better than Kid Rock's beer, American Badass Warm. American Badass was just smelled horrible. When it was warm, it was
Gross.
trash.
I'm
Cold,
sure
great.
I'd have a hard time believing it was not trash when it was cold.
No, I thought it was pretty good being cold.
Of course you did.
Warm, it was just pure, just swill, like garbage, dog.
Oh,
Oh boy. Let's see who else is on this real quick. Muhammad.
This will be good.
This got moved actually.
Up or down?
Down.
Why'd it get moved down?
Well, Makachev thinks it's because the UFC thinks his style is boring. And you're fighting Manel Kopp, so he might say the F word and call your team a bunch of moes. So either way, you're
Forgot about that. That makes more sense. That makes more sense than what Makachev said. Yeah, it makes more sense. Yeah.
We want to put a leash on both of these
Although
guys.
you'd rather have that behind a paywall, though. That's the thing about that.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense that way. I don't know.
I think honestly that's probably why they wanted to make sure that they kind of if Kopp decided to like
somewhere with
off.
a delay and a beep. There
Yes.
you go. Yeah. Okay. That makes more sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
ESPN
Yeah.
Plus has some guy waiting with a hand like this, waiting to go.
I just want to take a look at this Oban Elliott picture here. What is going on?
I thought he was in like a whiplash brace.
I don't like it. Is that they're just putting down his gear? I hope, or is that his flag around his neck?
Looks like they're about to hang him for treason, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Wait, he's got one more fight left in him," but he's Welsh, so then maybe not that accent.
He's under. He's was in Cage Warriors. He was in a Contender Series. He fought Val Woodburn 5 months ago. But yeah, I don't know. What's the betting at? He's the underdog by 130, 160 goes to Preston Parsons.
I'm picking the Welshman, all right, just because it's fun to say Welshman.
He's probably gonna show up drunk because it's in fucking England.
I mean, I'd hope so.
I'll tell you a funny kind of racist
Preston
joke.
Parsons is like the most. I don't know. Most. How old is he? I don't know. It's like a young American name he could possibly think. I'm surprised there isn't a new superhero called Preston Parsons whose secret identity is Preston Parsons. Preston Pressure Parsons.
He is 29.
All right, so he's a millennial. All right.
Yeah. It's one of those young millennials that shouldn't be. Douchebag.
Well, the youngest millennials are like 29 now. So.
Oh. Jake Hadley. He's always exciting, but yeah, I'll watch these and we'll talk about it Tuesday. That's the big fights are right here, really, and then Molly McCann's down here, and hopefully.
Yeah, I'm gonna be.
I
mean, I would get this if I didn't have to pay money. I would watch this, but I can't. Don't want to pay money and
talk to
money.
Pulse, bro.
I don't. I'm not a criminal like you and Pulse.
You gotta make concessions.
Right? Not for criminality. I don't.
Yeah. I'll wait until the end of the show to talk to you about that one.
About what?
Probably gonna, just for the fact that it's cheaper per year, we're gonna go back to Streamlabs, and you can prove me wrong. I want to test it.
I'm not in the mood to fight you on this right now. I will on another time, but not right now.
So yeah, I get it. But
you know how many problems we've had with StreamYard? One.
It's just expensive.
One. It was one problem. You know how many? I just don't remember how many problems we have with Streamlabs. We had a fuck ton.
I don't remember much.
Okay, like I said, this is your brain doing it again. It's cheaper, so it was. Yeah, see, all right, more examples.
It's got more options. We can take.
This is a prime example, and usually I don't care, but when it affects me, it's a problem. So you gotta see somebody.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll look into it. Kind of compare. I wish Rumble Studio could take fucking phone calls right now, because we'd be over there toot sweet doing a phone call show. I think that'd be kind of fun.
It would not be fun.
Yeah, it would. I think it'd be fun. We'd catch the MMA people, and
no, dude, we
weed out the fucking conservatives. And
another thing about Kamala Harris. No.
Yeah, at that point we just go, we're taking these calls only, dick bags. Fuck off. I'll drive people away to make sure there's no politics on this show ever, unless it's between you and I very quickly. But I don't want people calling in with those. I want to actually do like hey, do you think this guy's good? You should check him out. Like,
you ever watched any clips of the C-SPAN political show where people just call in and say wild fucking shit, and then they just.
And that's why I would never want that ever.
I mean, I give it up for those hosts for not freaking out on them.
Yeah, I mean it's what it is. You gotta kind of roll with the punches. I would tolerate it for like a week, and then be like, all right, you guys had your fun. We're gonna start screening the calls. That's how this is gonna work. Sorry,
we gotta have outsourced call screener.
I mean, I would pay somebody $50 a show for that fucking job.
I mean, for $50 a show, we could probably have someone actually produce for us.
Mm-hmm.
Can't we just do that?
Yeah. You have to make monthly payments, though. Because I have $50 a week, 2 times a week, $50 a show.
That's a lot of money. That's too much for me. It's too rich for my blood.
I mean, I
want to get Harrison back over here, but that's a little too rich for my blood. I mean, maybe 20.
I mean, if we had like a Patreon and that was fucking, we were getting monthly money from people, that'd be fine. But we don't even have the numbers for that. Like, share, subscribe, do everything, man. Get us out there. If you've just found us and you like what we're doing, share us out. We're here every Tuesday and Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I feel like Dick. I gotta go
every single time. All right, buddy. We'll head out. Good to see you guys. Thank you very much.
I won't be here Tuesday. Try to live without me.
Pulse will be talking about UFC 304 and the weekend that was. Enjoy your time, everybody, and have a good weekend. And as always, see you at the Kumite, fam.
And buy your tickets for Scott Hamilton's one-man show, Backflips and Quips, coming to a city near you. Backflips and Quips.